Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Tales from Over the Horizon. And
Oh my
I
God,
did it
what are you
again. I did
doing?
it again. I did
You
it again.
can't do that. That's
I
not what we
already
do
fucking
here.
did. I already fucking did. And let me see here. When last we left off, I realized that my audio is maxed on this side, so I'm just hoping that my audio is loud enough. I was very quiet last time. That being said, last we left off, I was about to ask somebody to do a recap. Do I have a volunteer, or should I roll dice?
Wait, do you want me to? I don't know if they're any good. My notes might be trash, but I can try.
If you're fine, you're absolutely
right.
you can do that.
Amy's
Go right
been
ahead.
MVP these last sessions. I just want to.
Got you. Thank you.
You know what I mean?
All right. JR is horny for Attila.
All right. Next.
Is that cat? Is that on gang?
Oh
gang.
no!
All right, Rowan does recap.
On
I
gang,
changed
on
my
gang,
mind.
for real.
I
okay.
take back my claps. Rowan does recap.
I was trash. Damn it! I don't remember that.
It's all right. I got you.
That was
It
earlier in the
beginning.
session. That was
It was
earlier.
Okay.
It was the
Maybe I
first
missed
thing I
it.
wrote
Very
down.
beginning.
Yeah,
It was after
because
you
were
basically
Tipping
described
you guys
Attila
as a
as
joke,
like
and
daddy.
then JR said, "Yup."
Yeah, you had put your hand on his shoulder. JR freaked out, and then you were like, "Sorry," and he no.
Okay. Yes.
And
I do
then
remember
I
that.
wrote,
Okay.
"Oh shit, he's horny for Attila." Okay.
Okay, gotcha.
Lotus was sleeping starfish.
Hold
Trying to
on,
make-
hold on. We're losing you. We're losing your transmission.
It cut out just a little bit.
Breaker,
Hold
breaker,
on.
1040.
How about now? How's it better now? Maybe better now? No?
Yes,
it's fine
maybe.
for the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. We only
Fuck off.
lost it for like a couple words.
All right, okay. So Lotus was sleeping alone like a starfish because she was trying to make the best of a bad situation that she put herself into because consequences of your actions, which I've learned so fucking hard lately. She dreamt about, let's see here, being Sachiko, and Deidre was all like, "Meow," but I don't know what she was saying. And then she put a rose in Sachiko's hair, and then they fell. Gideon had a dream about a massive dragon. Gideon called him daddy, almost ate, got eaten, and woke up. Sanel dreamt about a lighthouse, and the fucking, what's her name?
Uraves.
Uraves was there, and she's all like, "I'm Deidre," because of some shit that Deidre did in her old life, and Deidre remembers everything, and Sanel was like, "I'm gonna make sure Deidre's okay, if nothing else for Lotus." And then I wrote, Sanel cares, but Sanel's trying to like not care, but they care. They fucking care. JR had the coolest fucking dream because he dreamt about like runes that were growing, and he like touched all these different halos, and then he ended up opening up Misfit's cage, but he also opened up like all these other cages, but it turned out to be a prison. And then JR learned that his parents had names, and he's happy. One was Archer, and the other one was Patches. I didn't write that down. That's all right. Flanny had a dream about, I don't know what you dreamt about. Oh, right. So you dreamt about like, there were these porcelain figures everywhere, and not everybody, but a couple people from the Claw.
The Gilded Claw.
Thank you, because I forgot the first part of that. The Gilded Claw were there, and they had eyes, and they were smashing stuff, and then there was one figure in the middle, and they were all like, "Mah!" And they smashed it. It was crazy. Attila dreamt about fighting a bunch of gnolls, but he was really super sad about it because Attila's wholesome as fuck, and we all feel that in our soul. And let's see, Attila faces the darkness that starts to fall apart. Poor baby. In the morning, Sanel was super tired. Flanny sees Sanel, tells him literally everything about his fucking dream, which was way too much and way too early in the morning. At one point, Lotus did get up and got some coffee. Sanel was going to shoot Flanny, and Lotus was like, "Please not until the coffee." And that was fine. Sanel showed off Maddie to Attila. Bob showed up. Apparently Lotus was skydiving because Amy likes to talk a lot of bullshit. We'll see how that works out in the future. Bob and Lotus were talking about casual murder. Attila thinks Gideon is sun-touched. Bob mentioned something about the fire genasi playing the fiddle. Lotus gets a fourth cup of coffee and fucking leaves. Flanny calls himself Attila and Gideon triplets. That happened. You guys are triplets now? Let's see here.
We're all the same guy, pretty much. We have the exact same story, and we all have the same vibe. There's no difference.
We're gonna have to talk about that again.
Let's see here. There's a toll bridge that we have to deal with, and so Lotus asked, "What's the toll when?" Which then was like 20 minutes of other people having conversations that I kind of track of. So Gwen told us like later, but then they had coffee together because why not? Sanel said something about the last cataclysm. A bunch of magic users had died, and all the sleepy people survived. And we're calling it like the Scream or the End or the World Eater or the fuck ever. And Bob looks tired because he's old as shit. We have a treasury die of 1. Lotus drank 6 goddamn cups of coffee. Sachiko dreamt about dropping Lotus on purpose because Sachiko's mean. Deidre dreamt about Gideon, I think, but worse. Let's see here. Apparently, they probably fucked Sachiko and Deidre, but that's not canon yet until the DM says it on stream, like he should right now, because they did. They fucking did. Anyway, moving on. Naya took Attila and Flanny, were you there? And Sanel to Bob's tent to like look at the map.
I wasn't there.
You
I
weren't
went to
there?
go have a wholesome moment with.
That's
Grogu.
right, you did. I scribbled you in
While
'cause I
you were a
wasn't sure.
balloon.
Right, right.
It was
let's see
just
here.
me and Sanel doing the investigative stuff,
Yeah,
Attila took
for
the
sure.
lead.
So let's see here. Let's these 3 bitches, myself being one of the 3 bitches, we had our airport hug. I can't remember what you guys did in Naya's tent. Probably something dirty. Oh wait, here's the notes.
Something super important.
Like,
Probably something dirty.
Probably the most important thing that happened all session.
Probably yes. Naya opened the map for Attila. Snell saw the zones with the dead magic, wild magic, and then came back and told everybody about it. Flanny gets uppies from Grelka.
No, it's like this. That is something you're not. That's not.
Yeah,
what
you
you're
don't
asking
do
for.
this at a woman.
I
You
mean,
don't do
you
that.
could. It depends on where you're at. And then Benoit visited Gideon before he left, and she confirmed he's got the amulet. And they had like a moment where Gideon's completely oblivious that Benoit probably wants to jump his bones, but I'm not really sure about that yet. Not confirmed, possibly can't.
People can be friends without wanting to fuck
People can be friends. People can be friends. Damn it.
Platonic relationships.
We don't believe in that here. Let's see.
Whack. I'm with Amy. Everyone should fuck.
Everybody should
I
fuck.
fully agree. Everyone should. Fuck.
Audience,
Honestly,
does the audience think
fucking is the
everyone
best.
I make is horny? Like,
yeah, because the
I
rest
said
of
the
us
audience,
are.
not
Attila's
Amy.
not horny, okay?
Listen, Attila's
This is
extra
called
horny.
Over the
Attila's
Horizon
just
because
quietly
it's always about the
horny.
morning after.
It really is. Okay, so we're headed to the toll bridge, and Flanny is balloon again and got tied to the cart because he was because we cast. No, I didn't cast it. Sanel cast levitate and
Levitate.
tied his ass to the cart, which is so
Snell
good.
used a
And
real spell slot on
Yeah, that
me.
sounds about
I
right.
know, balloon again. That's so good. And those are my notes. So that's it.
alrighty. Anything else we've got to talk about? Anybody remember anything else? I'm not.
Sprites and treants were mentioned.
Oh right, yeah, we gotta go deal with the sprites in the tree. I have a great idea. It's
Yeah, we had to pick between that or the cliff.
right. We decided on the fucking sprites
Shut
and
up.
the treants.
Oh, and Flanagan said, "I love you" to Groka. That's the only.
Oh,
one.
that's right.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I didn't write that
Oh.
down.
That's right.
I'm
The
so
most
sorry.
important
I
part.
feel bad. It really
The
was.
most
That was the
important
most
part.
important.
It hits me
Character
right.
development.
Right.
Character development's
Real
important.
fast.
And
Going to
also,
actually-
possible love triangle between Flanagan, Snell, and Groka.
Honestly, if you get to Sanel before I do, I'm gonna be because I've been trying to catch Sanel in my throuple for a minute.
Chanel's
Man.
not that kind of snake.
You want
I
to be
don't
that kind
think
of snake?
Sanel
That's
is
that
like
snake.
everyone is secret in the party is secretly horny
Trousers
for
big.
Sanel because everyone in the party is bottoms and like that Sanel talks shit on them. They're like, oh
Honestly,
yeah.
Like, okay, I'm
Don't
a
think
switch,
Sanel's
so
fine.
it just depends on the day.
So let's do some discussing here real fast,
Oh,
people.
they're making biscuits. Look, they're making biscuits.
I know. It's cute.
Yeah,
So-
Allie is in Betty by Junction.
If
Mm.
you would turn your attention to
Yes,
the map I have on the screen
let's go.
and zoom way in,
Okay.
there is your guys' token that's labeled Expedition. There's the one right next to it that is labeled bridge. But there's also all of this stuff. Actually, I need to hold the X button. There we go. There's also this stuff. Those are places that the day group, which was at the time the Gilded Claw, those are some places that they ended up discovering on their day trips. When it comes around for your guys' turn to do day trips, you guys are absolutely going to be able to find some things like that. Hell, you guys might find some things like that on the path. We're going to figure that out. Now, because you guys are pathfinding for a group that is having issues getting through thick, dense forest because of their carts, who did you guys leave the carts with? Who did you guys leave the cart with?
I mean, do we just leave them with the guild? Is that cool?
If you guys have someone specific that you guys want to babysit the cart, you can always ask them. They're there. Or if you guys would just rather say, "Yep, let Bob figure that out," Bob can figure that out.
I think we
worked
should.
so hard on this cart.
I think it
You
should be
know-
up to Snell since they've put the most work into the card.
Yep.
You know who
Yeah.
Sanel would ask?
Hmm.
If only to get her bitchy chicken ass out of her tent. Eris.
Do I get to have
That's
a moment
crazy.
with Eris? All right.
Yes.
All right. I want to rewind time for just a second because I was actually talking with someone about this earlier this week. I'm like, no one's checked on Eris. That's a thing that happened. So, you decided to go and find Eris in her tent the afternoon, probably before you left, or maybe the morning of. I'm assuming, however you signal that someone is there.
Yeah.
I keep saying we knock on tents, but you can't really, so.
You can like rustle
Probably
the tent.
stand next to like the flap and just like call their name. That would be my guess.
There's a moment, and then Eris's voice comes through and says, "The tent's not locked. Come in."
And yeah, Sanel pulls aside the flap, steps in their full gear, the half plate armor, and probably
You
just
see-
says something like,
Yeah, go ahead.
"Oh, well, forgive me for being so proprietous. I'll remember not to be next time."
I don't care what you do, she says. She's sitting in front of this. Well, she is sitting on this small cot, and she's got pieces of her armor sitting in her lap that she seems to be maintaining, polishing, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks up and, "What do you need?"
It was an offer more than a need. But given our mutual understanding that we are being watched by someone, the only person that I can trust to watch the cart, which is my baby, leaning in and like pointing a finger, and he goes, is unfortunately you.
She just kind of gives you this. Make me an insight roll.
Oh boy, I don't think Sanel's very good at that because Sanel doesn't get people. Dirty
a
20
is a
actually.
20. She almost seems to look through you as she says, "Yeah, okay."
They mentioned that something was wrong. If you don't want to tell them, do you want to tell me? Because I won't leave you alone until you do.
Who mentioned?
The grapevine.
Tell them that they can. Look, we're not friends here. None of us are. We just have a job to do.
Well, someone should be telling Lotus that. I think she's being a little too friendly.
What Sachiko and Deidre do on their own time is none of my concern. Although I think we should
Alright.
be concentrating on the task at hand more than... You and I both know we're headed into some dangerous waters. You ever think about the fact we're basically leading children, lambs, to slaughter?
Yes, and I have confidence enough in my abilities to know that if anyone is going to get them through it, it's me. And you seem... And there's this moment where those who know Sanel know that they are intentionally, carefully picking out words to not appear to care. And then just goes, you are competent.
There's a pause, and look, I'm fine. I'm gonna do my job just like I'm supposed to. You don't need to... I don't need pity.
There's never been any pity with me. Pity's how you end up in the pit. He kneels down to be more eye level with her and is like, we're going to be on this expedition for an exceptionally long time, little paladin. It's a big world out there, and I feel like all that bright and shining light would be so wasted in this tent.
You don't actually mean any of that, she says, but I appreciate the gesture. Now,
If
if
I
only I
didn't
can
mean
figure out who calls me the chicken angel, maybe we can get things back on track.
And there's a flash to those eyes. It's like, listen, I don't say things I don't mean. And I
Call her
especially
bluff.
don't do things, and also change the topic. And I also don't do things that I don't mean. I mean it every time I take a pot shot at Flanagan. And I mean it that I'm coming here, of all places, to speak with someone that I have spat venom with before.
Your card will be the same as when you last left it. We'll see you in a week.
Try to get out and at least enjoy the flowers, though be careful, some of these flowers might want to sniff back.
We ran into one or two of them. Small ones, though.
You should have seen the big one.
Heard about that. It's scary. Of course.
Oh.
Then that conversation also got overrun with beavers, so I think I'll leave it there.
Oh, it was quite scary. I don't think I've ever seen Candlehead so excited.
Candlehead. I'll have to remember that one.
Yes. I've got a name for all of them so far. We've got Little Lion, Candlehead. I can't tell you Lotuses. It's a secret.
She says, oh, let me guess. The Moony one? I know.
Sanel looks genuinely bemused that she knows it. He goes, everyone in this camp seems to know it except for her. And that brings
you have to understand,
to my
the
heart.
cart is quite small when we move during the day. And they have these conversations in the back of the cart thinking the other three of us can't hear. I don't want to repeat some of the other things we've heard.
The other two, well, we've got Little Man Syndrome, and we've got Little Briar Rabbit.
I think I like those. I'm going to keep those. You seem... she's brightening as you're saying some of these things. Why is it that some of the best medicine for feeling down is laughing at others' predicaments?
Because life is a long series of embarrassments, and it's just better to take advantage of other people's than to wallow in your own.
I think I like that answer. I'll use that. I'll steal that. How's that sound?
You'll pay credit if you know it's good for you.
Oh,
Royalties,
I always pay my
motherfucker.
dues. I always pay my dues. Next time you're in trouble, I'll find you.
And Snell stands up and turns to leave and says, "Oh, I'm sure you will." Then glances over their shoulder. Chicken angel.
And we'll end it there. So, this morning, actually, let me go over a couple, how this is going to work. So, this is you guys. I'm going to create another token for the expedition and then hide it from you because you're not going to know where exactly they are. This cat has decided that pins that have been sitting in the cup for weeks are now suddenly very interesting. Someone just lost pin
Mine?
privileges.
Mine?
Someone's just God's sleepiest little helper.
So, you guys on foot will move your standard rate of 25 miles a day. And because I hate rounding, we are just going to say that is 3 squares a day. Because of the rate, because of the thickness of this forest, the expedition main force is going to move 1 square a day. The way they want this to work, at least tacitly, is to switch out on 1-week rotations. That being said, I am just going to assume wherever you guys go, you are leaving a trail for them to follow. Right now, there is one that was made by the old expedition. So, the lost expedition. So we're going to assume you guys are just laying out a path for them to follow along that old trail. When things change, I will ask guys. Well, you guys may run into some terrain in other places, and I will ask you guys what you want to do with that. Because the good thing and the bad thing about some of this is because you can move 25 miles a day over this kind of terrain, you guys are going to be able to get 7 hexes away in about 2 days. 2 and a bit days. It's what you guys want to do with that after that, really makes the adventuring. That being said, the morning had started off pretty slowly. I have a question to ask all of the group not named Lotus. When Lotus has to use the restroom an inordinate amount of times, probably, I don't know, once every mile or so, maybe once an hour. Do you guys wait up for her, or do you just tell her to catch up?
She could animal wild shape and fly back. She could catch up.
I can't fly. I can't fly yet.
She could animal wild shape and fly back.
Snell would politely inform Attila of what happened the last time Lotus got ahead of us. or behind us.
She could turn into a bird.
No, she died.
It died.
Oh,
she died.
That's not something Attila's very familiar with. He comes back. He's died, but come back many times. So
yes, we've all died at least once in this party. Very strange.
Are you guys really gonna wait for me? Please.
Okay. Well, I will do what the consensus of the group is. So if it's to wait for our earthy friend, then so be it.
I was gonna offer to leave DOG.
Oh, that would be okay.
A girthy friend.
Earthy, not girthy. I mean, I'm girthy. You guys don't know. Deidre and Sachiko know, but you guys don't.
I'm just saying that Lotus has great tracts of land.
Oh, actually, I was thinking more along the Johnny Silverhand lines. You remind me of me 50 years back. Minus the cool looks An impressive cock.
Cool as shit, and might also have it cock. We don't know.
Okay, I
Lotus
guess
can't turn
we
into a
we wait
rooster.
for Lotus then.
It's up to you guys. I'm not gonna make this right now is just punishment for Lotus for
Why
having
are you
6
so
cup of
mean?
coffees inside
If we
of.
want to
I
trek
was-
forward, I'll leave DOG. If we're chilling, then I'll chill.
I'm gonna assume these were 12-ounce cups, and there were 6 of them.
No,
so that's like
there were
just a little
they
8-ounce?
11-ounce cups.
11-ounce cups. Okay, so
They were
11
little.
times 6 is still 66 ounces of coffee. You know,
Hell
Yes.
a
yeah.
diuretic.
Right. So I easily am pissing a gallon. Cool. Doing that for me. This is great.
You have does anyone have prestidigitation?
No.
No.
You,
Otherwise,
do you know how
Actually,
many?
I would know
can-
what that is.
Do you know how many cantrips artificers get ever?
Four?
Right.
Probably
2.
10, right?
Two?
Magic.
2.
Or you're on
Uh,
multi-class.
Or you just take like the
Okay.
bard feat, the bard initiate.
Question. If
Hmm.
it only takes like 3 minutes to pee, can I not just run on after I've
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm
after
saying.
done?
Do you guys wait for her, or do you just let her catch up?
You don't have to wait for me. As long as it only takes like 3
Attila would.
minutes to
Attila
piss.
honestly would keep going.
Yeah, we should
You
be within
know-
that sight.
Yeah, Sano would rather be close to Attila because Attila's still kind of an unknown. Lotus will at least scream very loudly if she's being murdered.
Right. And I got the bird.
That's
so
fair.
maybe the bird with me, right?
Yeah, Henry's still
And
with
I'll
you.
leave DOG
I
with
can,
you,
like-
Even just neglected. I mean,
just
what?
in case.
I'm
I
joking.
know.
I'm joking. Henry's been able to keep to himself. I mean, hawks are kind of solitary creatures.
Yeah, I
I'm saying
know.
that without actually knowing it, just assuming it. So maybe I'm wrong. Anyway,
They're
Henry's a good boy.
raptors.
Henry's a good boy. He does his best whenever he needs to do his best. Okay, so Lotus is pissing like a fucking river. Cool. Writing it down.
so that being said, it is probably, let's see, I'm going to say you guys, yep, I have it out here. You guys left around 9 o'clock.
I googled it. First of all, most hawk species are solitary creatures. It's the first sentence.
Oh, I love that. Perfect. You
most,
got it right.
Most
Very
raptors
exciting.
are pretty solitary. Most predators that aren't pack hunters.
Except for Rooney's
There
mom.
we
Can I
go.
get a what?
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 I'm going to say
I
it
love
is,
this.
let's see, 7
Ew.
miles. Let me get back to your guys' map.
I don't even know what you say anymore. You say, can I get a map?
7 miles. That's going to be about 2 hours in. So it is about midday. 11 o'clock.
Cool.
Maybe.
Cool.
Perfect time for burning trees.
Do you
Ooh.
want to fight? Like, you just want to
And
fight?
in the
No,
distance,
we'll see.
you
Okay.
see 2 things. Oh, come on.
Oh
2
boy.
massive moving
Ooh.
trees.
This is weird. We're gray. Why is
Yeah.
Dark
everything
vision.
gray?
Why is it? Why do you have dark vision on? It's daylight.
Yeah, I was like, it's,
Why
But
am I
it's
old
freaking me
still?
out.
we've
Hold
got
on, I'm
grayscale.
Maybe if I drink some more, the color will
Here.
come in. Oh,
We
look, it
tried-
happened.
We tried talking
Okay,
and nothing
I
comes
have
out. Oh god, we're in a
no
silent film.
clue. I'm just gonna throw a couple light sources on there and go good enough.
It's
Okay.
good. No,
Good
yeah.
enough.
So
Wow, they're really big.
2
I've never seen them before.
ginormous. And when I say ginormous, I actually mean size huge.
Ginormous.
Yeah, size ginormous. Moving trees standing at attention while there are these small, sprightly figures flitting around every which way. They seem to be doing something to a wooden construction. Now, from this far away, you can still see there is a huge chasm that this construction is spanning. I would call it a bridge, but it's a little old looking, a little bit in disrepair. Like
Good.
it's been sitting there about a year, you know, without any sort of maintenance, that sort of thing. These sprites seem to be doing something to it. You might call it maintenance, or you could call it they're painting the bridge red because reasons.
Painting the
Reason.
bridge red. We're
You
painting
know,
the bridge
I mean, new
red.
coat of paint absolutely will fix a bridge, right?
It will.
If you're an orc in 40k.
If you're fucking Fae who are quite literally all insane,
That's right.
they turn people into bushes. Well, I don't know. They
Oh, my
might not
little
in
sapling. Are you afraid I'm going to turn you into a bush? No.
We've
How
got
many sprites?
wood.
How many sprites
Four.
are there?
I love
4.
Bush.
4 doubloons.
You can count 4 of the little buggers. Now, they don't seem to notice you yet.
Okay.
They're making no efforts to hide themselves. They're making no effort to hide what they're doing.
I want to like
And
stop the group and be like, listen, let's have a quick chat about this. The money that's in the treasury is actually our money. We should not risk our necks for someone else's fucking money. Like, might be ours in the future, but let's be real. We will get more. We'll get more treasure, and then if we all survive the end of, which, you know, fingers crossed we do, and then I'm gonna look over at Flanny like a sad face, and then just be like,
I got you.
yeah.
Don't worry. I'm the
know.
protector. I was
I
actually
know.
going to
No
say you
money.
can talk to him because you like talking to trees and animals and shit.
Well,
Magic.
Let's
I-
negotiate
yeah.
first before we
Oh.
agree to any deal.
what does
Well,
JR
I mean-
think?
You guys see JR practicing some minor illusion magic right now? If you look at him, he's just like in the corner, like practicing making a really ornate 5-foot chest.
Listen,
Yeah,
Rabbit
we're
Man,
not-
Corner, practicing
You-
illusions.
We
What?
don't-
you at this point are the Fae expert. I do. My people do our best to avoid any sort of Fae. So you might have the best say here on what we should do.
The bunny? The bunny.
I mean,
Okay, the
the
bunny does.
bunny?
Yep.
The rabbits,
I
yes.
am the leader again.
You
I don't
gave
like
me the
this.
leader.
He
No,
is
you
the
gave
leader.
me leadership for a second.
Oh,
Okay.
Lotus does have
Remember?
temporary leadership.
Good.
Just temporarily. I don't have it
Prove your-
forever.
Then
I
he
don't
goes
want.
to JR.
Prove yourself
and then
as
it goes
leader
to
of
me.
this pride.
Yeah, no, we don't do that here. But I mean, I guess if you really want to, it's whatever. If
Are
you
you
want to
saying
prove
you
to
don't
yourself.
have pride?
I'm saying that we should maybe not piss these guys off. But
No,
I'm
whatever. It's
following
just
my
me.
blood brother Attila and Gideon's lead. If they start swinging, I start swinging. That's all I'm
Blood
going to say.
brother.
Ain't that right, DOG?
At least
my
let's
God.
talk to them first before we
I'm-
try to kill them.
I'm
As
gonna
much as
look
I
over it.
despise nature.
I didn't want to
No.
kill him. I just wanted to make him think that there was a chest that walked off the edge of the cliff,
I'm gonna look over at Sanel.
and then maybe
and
they
then-
would follow it.
I don't think they're
That
that
sounds like a
stupid.
solid plan. Honestly, I think JR goes back to leader.
I think
No,
that's
JR.
a really
I
good
don't-
Have you ever tried this with Misfit around?
I mean, we probably.
Did it work?
I mean, 50% of the time it works every time,
Oh
right?
my
Okay.
God. Okay, fine.
Um,
Okay. At this point, I'm gonna look at Sanel, not loudly, but very casually, just be like, these guys are gonna kill me before I actually get my threesome. This is great. I'm really excited about this. Thank you. Okay.
Ella's willing to go first.
I
I'm
mean,
willing to
I
talk to them.
will go first if anything.
I don't-
talked with pixies and treants before, but
I'll
I
go
also
with
think
you.
we could make them follow a chest that walks off the cliff.
But
And then
why would
maybe
we
the
do
treants would walk off the cliff and we wouldn't even have to deal with them.
Are
That's
treants that
always
gullible?
possible, but
I mean,
like,
they're not known to be. Okay, it depends on the treants. Some of them are really bright.
Think,
Like,
JR,
50% of
is
the time
this
it works
the
every
brightest
time.
idea?
We could send
It's
Gideon.
the
He's made out of
funnest
fire.
idea.
That's so scary to those guys, right? Like big old fireman walks up and says, "Hey, we won't cross
I
the bridge."
mean, me and Gideon could go and see what we could do. I don't know. Are you good at talking to things, Gideon?
I
seem like you
for
seem like the
sure can
charismatic
talk to
type.
them.
They're trees.
they're not
If-
trees.
Gideon, you should
If
show them
anyone,
some of
I
the
will
stuff
talk
you
to them.
carved. Just
I'm gonna
show 'em
start
some of the
walking
things
that
you
way.
carved to be like,
I'm
Oh my
gonna
God,
immediately
no!
follow Attila. I'm actually
No!
as you start walking that way, Attila, I'm gonna be like, ooh, I'm gonna come and can I hop on your back?
Sure, that's fine.
Snell just follows as like there needs to be at least one person with a brain talking to
hey,
these things.
I'm gonna go with
you
Sinel,
don't-
but
no,
also
you
be
don't-
really annoyed because I fucking
no,
had this
no,
until
no. There's
everything
too
went off the
many-
rails.
Me and Attila got this. Me and Attila got this. I promise. I promise. Me and Attila, we the best. We the pairing.
Snell points to their character sheet and then to JR's character sheet at the intelligence scores.
Hey, but what about that charisma score? What about that sweet, sweet charisma?
Wait,
All
hold
right,
on.
PvP.
Sanel does the talking. Yeah, it's in the script. Hold on. Yeah, it's right here, page 52. Sanel talks to the tree.
Sinel,
Man,
I'm
you
gonna go
know
with you
what?
though.
As long
But I
as there's
thought we
no
edited
charisma
that.
rolls.
I'm slowly
Oh.
walking up. Whoever is.
Oh my God.
joining
I'm
me.
hanging
fucking-
back. I'm next to
I-
Gideon. I'm like, bro, this is crazy. I can't believe.
I don't
I
even
just
know
thought we'd
what to
kill him.
do here. I didn't want to kill him. I wanted to be friends with
We're
him.
not.
No one said
we're not
anything
gonna
about
kill 'em.
killing. I'm a
But-
barbarian, doesn't mean I'm a savage.
We're just gonna go. I just want to talk to them. I just want to talk to them.
I'm just
Hold
gonna
on,
kill
hold
him.
on.
I'm just gonna
I
kill him.
just want to
Hold
kill.
on.
I just want to talk to
Right,
them.
right.
Can I? No. I'm gonna just real quick touch myself.
Forgot.
I'm gonna touch myself real quick as I
Touch
walk
yourself.
up. Just
When I see you, I touch myself.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna keep walking
Just-
up to the bridge. Like I'm gonna ignore the trance and be like, let's just not even let's see if they stop us. We can just walk by. Maybe they don't even see us, right? Like
Wait,
maybe
hold on.
Take it to the bridge.
Who did we lose?
I just need to hear a decision in the sometime in the near future.
Yep,
I
I'm
think-
walking
yeah,
up to
we're-
the
Sounds like
bridge.
Attila
We're up
and
there.
JR are
Yeah.
walking up.
I'm walking up to the bridge.
I've been slowly moving my character token up to just let people decide who wants to go.
Nope. I walk up to the bridge. I do it. I hop up. Fuck it.
I will stay close, but not too far back.
Same.
Or not too close.
What if
do
we
I
just
get stopped?
If we pretend the treants aren't there? Whoa,
That's
my
what
God,
I'm
they're
doing.
fairies. What we could do is cover our eyes and say, "If I can't see you, you can't see me," and it might work.
Or, I don't believe in fairies. I don't believe in fairies.
That's the most Flanagan thing you've ever said, Snell.
Yeah, actually, I'm cool with that. Let's try that.
I still think that it would be a really good idea to money that doesn't even belong to us. Like, who gives a shit about that money? Fuck it.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm
Well, let's
up
see what
there.
they gotta
I'm-
say
I'm-
We're
first.
right on top of
I
the
say we
sprites. I'm
fall
gonna
on
move you
that.
off of the sprites. I'm
I
sorry, I
have a
was
good
fixing
plan,
a
but then
camera
you
while you
guys,
guys were
like,
arguing.
switch.
We
So,
can't see the sprites.
Sorry, my bad.
I say we kill him.
I
They're,
don't think you should
they're
kill 'em.
there. They're just very small.
No.
Oh.
They're just
Phil does not wanna
very
kill 'em.
small.
They don't have circles. Okay, I was like,
Yeah,
It's
they,
just
I
there.
zoomed
they
in.
don't.
Like, out of character, I want to remind everyone we'll get more treasure. So whatever treasure we have in the treasury die, we could just fucking get rid of, because fuck it. Like,
But we could
let's
keep
make
that
it
treasure
easier.
and kill these guys for even
Or
more
not
treasure.
even kill them. Let's
Or
just-
okay, no
Sure.
murder. It
Take
doesn't
it
necessarily need to be
first.
murder. What I'm saying is like we can at least try something else and then fall on money.
I'm gonna
That
TPK the
needs to
party.
happen.
Yeah,
Don't!
let's
I'm
just
not
make
ready!
sure.
I just plays with fuck it. Okay, it's fine, whatever.
me and Attila are up there. Me and Attila are up there. Let's do this. It happened.
And I'm right behind them, just like that like, you know that look that like the chauffeur always has, where it's like, I'm not with them, but legally I'm with them because I have to
Yes.
make sure that they don't like set the town on fire.
Yes.
The wolf my wife looks like every time we go
Yes.
anywhere.
Oh, my husband
Oh,
looks at me like that too. It's okay.
There, these are a little bit more visible. Oh, I didn't mean to.
Spring is in the air.
Hello,
only
everybody.
you can hear
I'm a
us,
sprite
Summoner.
now. This is how I
Christ,
sound when I
Soma.
talk.
Oh my god. We're gonna
Turning
die.
into a
I'm
sprite.
not going to destroy it, you fool. I'm going to drink it. And when I'm back to my lovely self, yeah, that's exactly what. Yzma. That's what you sound like. There you go, Yzma.
Pull that lever!
Do you think that Principal AMC is Yzma?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, about this point that you guys get to it, the two treants, their heads just turn, and their eyes are looking at you and track you as you move forward.
I say in Sylvan. I assume it's morning, right?
It's about 11 o'clock. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll just say good morning. Like, top of the morning. As
Who
I
are you
walk
talking
up.
to? The treants?
Yeah,
or...
the treants. I speak straight up in Sylvan to the treants.
Well, let's see. The treants have an intelligence of 4, so they don't say anything.
Fair.
I'm joking.
Or they talk like Durthu in a Total Warhammer.
I
No,
remember
no,
correctly,
they don't have
treants
an
usually
intelligence of
speak
4.
Sylvan.
But they look at you and they don't say anything.
Fair.
They're just looking. It's the pixies that are floating around doing many pixic things. Many
assuming-
pixie things. Or the
Manic
sprites.
Pixie Dream Girl things?
Well, they're sprites, so I guess it'd be manic sprite things. Anyway.
Manic Monday.
One of them stops and turns. Oh, look! More travelers!
Something to that effect, yeah.
More? Question mark?
Well, of course, there were a couple that came over yesterday. But of course, they didn't like our deals. They didn't want to play. They also decided. Could you imagine they decided they didn't want to spend other people's money?
Oh, who would ever want to do that?
We seek passage.
Oh, of course you do. Why else would you be here? Everyone that wanders this far into the woods is looking for something. No one's here for nothing.
And what are you
Oh.
here for exactly?
Me? I'm here to guard this bridge.
But isn't
what?
that nothing in a sense?
Oh, this bridge is everything and nothing all at once. It's all depends what you
Damn.
make of it.
I tried to get them in a logic loop.
Hey Gideon, Thin Gold says we have to kill these guys.
It's trees.
All right.
Little sprites.
I don't
So,
know much about your
Take
Fey practices, but you know what, JR? Should I let you take the lead here?
Sure. And what exactly is this? How do we gain passage? You said.
Okay,
you're
that
like,
was pretty
what?
much what I was going to ask, but
Well, I will trade riddles for passage.
Riddles for a passage.
Yeah, why not?
Riddles, you say?
Usually, what you're.
Maybe if you can
like.
beat me at a game of riddles. But if not, I take your soul.
Do you trade people?
There's
for
a moment,
passage?
and then I'm just
I'll-
kidding. We don't do that here. At least,
Well, I'll look at
not
him and
yet.
I'll be like, well, honestly, I'd take that deal, but you'd have to fight someone much more powerful for my soul. It's already been given. Honestly, it's more of a sour deal on your end than anything.
Can we trade a person for
What
passage?
the fuck, JR?
Which person are you
So I
Hold
will just
on.
go out of character with this. So I have a table of riddles here. If you really want to try and beat these sprites at a, Bilbo Baggins style, okay, we could either
Just-
we can roll for it, or you can try and trick me, the dungeon master.
You could do the whole Bilbo thing and just ask them, what do I have in my pockets?
And that's not going to go over very well, I promise you. I know. Look, I am not J.R.R. Tolkien trying to shoehorn having the main character get this super powerful magic item way too early in the story. Oh,
Yeah, especially if they know how to use it. Stares at Flanagan's shield.
man, I seem to piss off like everybody every now and again. Like, we've pissed off several like nationalities of people, mostly the French. We pissed off the Trekkies, I think, at least once or twice. We've pissed off the
Wait.
Star Wars fans. Now we're pissing off the Tolkien fans.
Do we have
I'm one of.
something
I'm like
specific against the French?
I'm like
Like,
9/10 of those.
What's that?
Right, same.
Yeah.
I'm not mad. Let's fucking go.
So
French,
it all depends.
Trekkie, Star Wars fan.
We can just roll for it. We can actually role play that because I do have a bunch of riddles here.
I'm down for riddles. I'm always down for riddles.
I
over the table as a player, I love Fae bullshit riddles. It's my favorite thing.
I did
Your
want to try
favorite
some
thing?
wacky hoon shit to solve my own ongoing problems, potentially using the Fae.
Mm-hmm. Now, I will say the risk of failure here is I also have a table of Fae bargains.
Ooh.
If you lose, we'll roll on the Fae bargain table. Or actually, why don't we roll on the Fae bargain table to see what you might lose? If you do lose the riddle
you know
battle?
what? Attila was going to ask that what their toll was besides riddles.
Well,
Tangle?
We could give them the spy.
give them a spy.
Give them the spy. We say, do you want someone? You'll have to play a magic game in order to find them, but we know that they're there.
Ooh, that's a really good one.
That is really
You have to couch it like you're a fucking insane person, and they might go, makes total sense to me.
Mhm.
I don't want to roll into a character.
I mean, honestly, I got a
risk
whole
is there
bunch of
to
characters
us?
developed.
What risk is it to us? If they don't want to, they'll just say no.
So,
No, man, they
long
have to
story
find the
short,
spy.
at least their starting turn is 1 treasury die worth of gold. Because they're going to ask, is it just the 5 of you? And you can either lie. Well, actually, let's
Technically,
start
we're not
there.
lying.
Let's start there. Attila, you ask what their price is?
Yep.
Well, either we can make a deal, or if we do what I've been told to do, you can go ahead and, well, how many of you are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Just 5 of you?
That's about it.
Five
Well,
for now.
usually it's 10 gold a pound.
A pound.
Well, that's right.
Wait.
How many do you think you are? Let's see. I think your eyes might be 3 ounces apiece. I'm sorry. Let me think here. Yes, 10 gold a pound. That's our going rate.
But we can answer riddles for free passage.
Or there's a fun game we could play called Catch the Spy.
Twinkle over there is actually really good at riddles. I would put him. I would be you versus him. I tell you what. Go ahead and roll me a D100.
Sharpening my sword, doing push-ups,
I'm
stretching.
tired.
All right,
Just
let's get
fire
ready. We're
things.
about to have to kill these guys.
40.
Tingle the pound, about to
40.
murder some guys.
What the fuck is this?
Holy
God! If you win, we can give your group passage. If you lose, I have a little friend here. It says, stroking this non-existent thing on its shoulder. It wants to go travel. If you lose, you have to take it with you. It likes noses.
We could just play Find the Spy. We could just play Find the Spy.
Fine, but if we win, not only does this party get to go through, but so does our caravan.
Oh, there's more of you.
I
Is
said
there?
5 for now. We have a caravan coming.
There are more of them.
I accept
but
your
they are
terms.
not
Let's
us.
go.
All right, let's go. And JR will jump up. Hey, if
Okay.
we lose, I get to take something from them. Either way.
I mean, you do.
And
Are
if
you
we don't like how it's going, we can just start shooting.
Hey, Lotus, 10 gold piece. We have to kill these guys.
Honestly, like Lotus just fucking like up nods you, like let's fucking go. Here we go.
Somebody take my bet. I want to make money.
I will take
So-
your bet.
I will toss you 10 gold behind. Like, I will just flick
You
10
can't
gold
hear me.
behind me.
No,
I'm not gonna yell it out loud.
I will absolutely take your.
So,
I'm
Yeah.
speaking to
All right,
gated Lotus.
I'm ready for this. Let's do
all right.
this.
Let's roll some initiative because I want to see who goes first. This is probably going to determine what happens.
Okay.
Like I said, if you just want to roll for
Oh!
I'll let you go. I'll let you. Hold on. It's just going to be these two at the moment. Just
Aw.
these two. I will ask
Aw.
for more initiatives if it is.
Get it
I will
together.
ask for
Darn.
more if we need
I was
them.
going to ask if I
Okay.
could preemptively summon Maddie.
You are in the back. We are out. I mean, you can summon Maddie.
I'm not too far back. I'm just 10 feet behind them.
Oh no, you can summon Maddie while this is going on.
Yay.
So, the
No.
sprite will go. All right, visitor always goes first. Twinkle, get over here. Another sprite comes over. This one looks and says, "Do your worst." Sorry about that. What were you going to say?
So I get to ask them a riddle now, right?
You get to ask them a riddle.
Okay. We'll start simple. What runs but never walks, murmurs but never talks, has a bed but never sleeps, and has a mouth but never eats.
So, I will just hold my hands up here to prove that I am not searching this one, because I do know this one. The Fae looks and says, well, of course, that'd be a river, wouldn't it? Like the one behind us.
Thought it would. Do your
Perfect.
worst.
I need someone... I need...
I am actively turning my phone on so I can like Snapchat video somebody that I'm not looking things up.
Well, we can't see anyways, but thank you for the thank you for the honesty, I guess.
Snapchat me.
I'll like video call somebody through Snapchat so they know, because at least my phone will work.
They see you panic and just
I
type.
need-
Oh yeah, dude. I'm gonna
um,
lose this. I'm bad at riddles, like just as a person, which is why.
Why did
this
you
was
do it
fun for me.
then?
I gave you an option to roll for these.
I
as
know
well.
you did, and I want the fake crazy shit. It's a fun
About to make
time.
10 gold.
Amy, I need you to roll me a D100.
Gold.
A D100. Gotcha.
We're about to kill.
I
a
need
bunch of
Amy to roll it.
Oh, nice.
62.
62. Let's see here.
Almost nice.
I know, so close.
All right.
Something I'm
I'll
never
have
going to
an
be able to
easy one of
experience
my
again.
own.
You only need 2 for that.
The more you take out, the bigger I get. What am I?
A hole.
It looks at you All right, the easy one's over. Now give me your worst.
Okay. Give
Okay.
me your worst.
Can't. Up. Can kind of see your face.
I can give you a riddle.
Hey, there you go.
Hmm.
I have one.
What's actually? I'm trying to think of it. I just want to make sure the wording is right. I have, but Ryan, if you've got one, you can speak up. I'm about it. Do it.
Okay. I
But
remember
don't you
hearing
have
this
to
one.
answer this riddle first before we can continue?
I already answered it. It's a hole.
Oh, it's a hole. I didn't realize. I'm sorry.
Okay. I say, all right, I got one for you. Where there is light is the only place I can live. Yet if light shines on me, I die. What am I?
So, if start one more time.
Where there is light
Light.
is the only place I can
say.
live. Yet if light shines on me, I die. What am I? Where did mine?
I am thinking it is probably a shadow.
Yeah.
Oh, yes! Good. I love these. Attila, I need you to roll me a D100.
I want to try one. I
I hate this. I'm so bad at riddles. I'm gonna. I can't.
If 2 + 2 = 4, then 5.
93.
I've got one.
Oh. Okay. All right. I think some of you might get this. I hope so. Some of you are this. And that's the only hint I'll give you.
Sexy.
What object binds two people, yet touches only one?
Oh.
A ring. Oh,
Yeah.
I'd say a ring.
Out of character. What kind of ring?
A wedding ring.
Very good. Usually I don't have people do this many rounds. I love this so much. Okay.
2 real life hours later, we're still doing riddles.
I am ready for your next question.
What can you hold without touching at all?
What can you hold without touching at all?
Don't.
I think. Out of character, I'm pretty stumped on this one. I'm not looking things up.
I'm just typing answers to Rowan. I have to tell someone, or I want to blurt it out, but I
I
don't.
want to know. Tell me things.
Is it your breath?
No.
There it is.
Say again?
Is it your breath?
That isn't the answer I was going for, but technically, would that count? I don't know.
What answer did you have in mind?
A conversation.
I was going to say patience.
You can
There's so
hold a
many
conversation
I guess there's
options.
multiple
without touching
answers.
at all. It's up to you. I would be okay with it being counted.
How would Misfit deal with this?
Misfit would take the W.
Well,
It's
I
pretty
think-
unfortunate for them to come up with another answer.
And that's exactly what I would say. Is I would think that Misfit would say, well, the misfortune of selecting the wrong answer, you know, and potentially that, and honestly, Fey trickery. Are you technically touching your breath while you hold it? I mean, if you're holding
That's
your
what
breath,
I was
you're
going-
holding
that's-
it inside your body.
I
So
was going to
think-
say, is there a logical explanation why that is not the right answer?
I think that would be my Fey trickery bullshit as to why it's not the right answer. It's like I'm still touching the breath inside my body. You can't not be touching what's in your body, and if you're holding your breath, you're holding that air within your body. Whereas if you're holding a conversation, that is something that is completely intangible.
Accidentally gives the answer.
No, and that's where this sprite already Twinkle already answered, and
Critters and dies.
conversation, and then of course telling him, well, you don't, you can't hold, you do touch the air when you hold your breath. The pixie kind of deflates a little bit and goes, well, I'm not usually used to losing like this.
Good thing there's 4 of us. Next.
Well, no, the deal was for me and my entire caravan to come through if I win.
The original sprite comes over and says, "No, Cletus, it's quite all right. It's quite all right." And
You can have
touches.
Twinkle's nose.
Sorry, not Cletus, Twinkle. I
Oh.
don't know why I was thinking Cletus from. I think Cletus was back. Oh, that was the guy in Shade Tree that we thought looked like it. I said it looked like a Cletus. But as this sprite touches Twinkle on the shoulder, Twinkle freezes in midair. Starts to turn to dust and blows away in the wind.
Can I snatch any of the dust? Can I get any amount of dust?
Roll me
Man,
yeah,
that'd be
it'd an
sleight of hand
unarmed
or
attack roll,
something.
basically.
What would you like? I'm sorry.
It'd basically be an unarmed attack roll, yeah.
Unarmed attack.
Yep.
Okay.
Hmm. You are able to grab a handful of the powder as it starts to just disintegrate and fall away,
Damn, I just found the perfect riddle too.
and snatch it out of the air. And this sprite goes, "Oh, poor Twinkle. Well, that's what you get for not practicing."
Oh, and I had plenty of practice. Now, per
Oh,
our rules,
As
I'll
per
let
your
my
rules,
caravan know they
yes.
can come through.
You and your caravan may pass. Now,
At this,
go ahead.
if we're good, I'm gonna cast sending back to Bob.
Okay.
If
I will,
we're not good,
I will
don't know.
finish up this conversation first.
yes. Sorry.
Yes, you may pass. Just watch the holes in the bridge.
We'll make
And,
sure to
yeah.
keep our eye out.
These two treants step apart. Now, what should we look for this caravan? I'm sure there are so many that are wandering the Forgotten Woods this time of year.
The leader will give you a passphrase. How about we go with breath, seeing as that was a losing guess.
I agree. All right. The
Do
trance
you
step aside, the
tell-
pixies step aside. Everyone in the back, you see the treants and the
Hey!
pixies start to step away. and
You thought
clear
we
the
were
path
gonna
before
have
you.
to fight.
And I will hand Snell the pixie dust. And I'll go, see, I can handle my own sometimes.
Hey,
Could this be what I need to finish my cloak of
I
protection?
was about to say, Snell, remember that thing you were working on? It just
Cool.
so happens that you needed some Sprite, essence of Sprite.
That's cool.
And not the bottled kind either.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
You
so
will
now
be able-
looks at all of this and is like, don't worry. Twinkle will live on. In some way.
Aw, that double meaning has me a little sad.
Oh, I know. I was gonna ask
I
who
thought
survived with the
you
last name, but they're not here now. So, Jr., do you mention the password to anybody?
Well, it's not out loud in front
for
of you.
sure. Yeah. As
They're
like
just a minute
as
away.
like we wave you guys up, I'll be like, by the way, someone should send a letter to Bob. He's gonna need to tell him the word breath to get through. Or he might just be fucked if he doesn't.
Right. I got you.
I just
and I'll
want to
fucking
smack. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna send message to Bob and be like, handled. JR is a badass. Password is breath.
I just want to
Gotcha.
smack JR in the back way too fucking hard and be like, "Good job, little buddy."
It's
Stumble
like
forward a little bit.
you have to hunch down, by the way, for that.
Yeah, I do. I fucking wind my arm up and bam.
Thanks.
Good job.
Yeah, not the first time I've had to answer some riddles to get out of a prank or
Riddles
two.
with the Fae. I've learned something today. Okay, that will help.
I have
Why
a
did you
riddle
have
for
to
you.
make it rhyme?
Oh, I didn't. Hey, all right.
Bars.
You're a poet and you didn't know it.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna have to start writing this down.
As we
Getting
cross
to
the
be like-
bridge, I toss Lotus 20 gold piece.
I know. I'm so excited. I'm taking it. I'm putting it in my now.
God fucking damn it.
Gideon's gonna be like, I have a riddle for you, JR.
Oh yeah.
And he's gonna pull out like one of the dried salt, the rowan fruit, the dried rowan fruit from. He's
Yeah.
like, how many of these can I eat on an empty stomach?
Well, I mean, I guess it's less of a riddle and more of a guess, but 53.
Wrong. And he's gonna walk off.
Hey,
I
do
have
you want to
one
know?
for you.
Do you want to know what that Fey bargain was?
I
What's
know
that?
Yes.
A talking flea now lives in your nose.
Ew. I don't like that at all. No. Lives in
Honestly, can I
Attila's
request
nose.
it?
Well, lives in
Just
your
so it
nose
gives me
for
a
a
talking
brief
flea for, like, ever?
period.
Yeah, I would have
How
lived in my
long?
nose.
That's
I mean,
what
if
would've
it
happened.
wants to see some shit, it can live in my nose.
Hey,
Oh no! I didn't even know that the female anatomy could do that!
I knew what my consequences were gonna be.
I
Some
hate
fey
myself.
bullshit.
Okay.
All right,
That just
So-
looks uncomfortable.
we carry on.
Kid
Well-
named Finger.
Since that happened, you guys are here. Let me create that copy. And then hide it from you guys. Perfect. I'm just moving on.
Keep on moving on. Moving on.
She's laughing because
I shouldn't fucking laugh at that. Hold on, I need to fucking. Alright. I need to hit the clip button.
Hold on, Amy, guess what? Guess what I can do?
Horny on me.
No, stop. Fuck you. You fucking. I'm dying. I'm dead. I died. I'm so mad at this. Okay. Get your shit together.
Let's see.
Let's fucking go.
Alright.
That was
I
a
think
good joke.
in this
You're so
moment,
good.
we are going to take a short break, and we will be back in about 5 minutes. Thank you, everybody, hanging out in chat. Thank you for all the people viewing, and we will be back in 5. everybody, we are back. So,
Riddle masters.
last I said shit. What did I say? Oh yeah, we're gonna go back to. I thought either we were gonna be on that encounter all day because we do combat, or like this, we are an hour and a half in. We're already done with it.
Because we're the best.
Killer.
It's not too late to let me kill something.
I stumped the DM with a riddle, and that's all that I care about.
That's enough.
I,
That's
I,
enough.
I feel you, Flanagan.
You
I
didn't
do.
stump the DM. You caught him on a
I
technicality.
do feel you. Trust me.
That is true. I caught him on a technicality.
Honestly,
and what
that is-
better way to win
Nobody
Fable?
feels
than
me. I
this?
wanted to kill
right,
it
like
so
that
bad.
is the most Fae
It's
of
like-
all the Fable.
I mean,
For
literally,
real.
I was dissing J.R.R. Tolkien before that encounter, but literally, it's the same shit that happened.
Look what you did.
Gollum got caught on a technicality and lost.
Exactly. Look what you
What
did.
are in your pockets? But
We don't
um,
talk about it.
no, we don't talk about Frodo or Bilbo or any of the Bagginses.
No Bagginses.
We don't talk
No,
about
Bagginses.
Bagginses. I'm sorry. I'll just keep
You're good.
drinking. My bad.
So,
Just keep drinking.
I think, yeah, for the while, me moving the token has been alright. I think we'll continue with that. So, are we going to continue on the path? Or are we going to deviate off to somewhere?
Hold on. What's this path fucking look like, you guys?
It's
And
a dotted
also,
line.
can I just say that for JR giving the leadership over to Lotus after this happens and we cross over the bridge, Lotus is gonna pat JR on the back and be like, "You're doing a really good job as
Everyone
leader.
make me
You don't need
dexterity
me."
saves because you patted someone on the back on the bridge and it's going to fall apart now because no, I'm
shit.
joking.
I'm
I'm
not.
joking.
I'm not
I'm
doing
joking.
it. I'm not doing it. But no, I'm gonna pat him on the back and be like, "You did a congratulations." Did I
We
cut out
lost
again?
just a little bit of that. Yeah,
Fuck!
We didn't lose.
We
any
heard
of
that, though.
Yeah.
I think at this point we keep following the path.
Maybe.
We're about to run into
But
a Fey area.
Yeah,
I want to. I want to pat you on the back and just be like, you did a great job. You don't need me to be. You're doing great. You did a great job. You got us through it, and look at that. You even saved everyone's treasure. Not our treasure, but everyone else's treasure. Congratulations. You did good.
I still think we should have used a mirror image chest that locked off the bridge, but answering riddles was actually kind of fun. It reminded me of Hangouts.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looked. I don't.
It looked what now?
It looked fun. Fun.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
Sorry. Yeah. But that being said, I'm assuming you guys are going to follow that dotted line.
I don't know. Wait a minute. What's the dotted line look like? No,
It's on the
The
map.
line is leading to the Fey area that Snow found out about.
I don't want to go to the Fey area. Can we not? Can we go around it? Can we
I don't think we have a choice. It looks like there's multiple Fey areas.
Yeah, and isn't that where my stuff is at too? Where my
Your
vision
stuff
was?
is
In
like
between.
down
So
here.
I will say, there are other Feywild areas that were shown on that map. I only put down the ones that were relevant to at least the path that was agreed upon earlier.
I mean,
If I need to, I can go ahead and put some more Feywild spots down. I'm assuming.
Did Bob told us to follow these paths, right?
yeah, but what if
They're the
we?
most clear.
Attila would want to follow
Something
the path
else-
because those are the orders that were given.
Something else
But-
to note is on this map, the dotted line. Yes, it's the path the Lost Expedition took. But sometimes things change. I will let you guys know when you find those areas, if you find those areas. So it's up to you guys.
What if
You
we
guys
cross,
are the Pathfinders.
What if we cross through and go straight on to these, and then go straight south to where JR is, or
Something to
where
note.
JR stuff. Yeah.
Those ruins are this red dot here. I know this map is not.
Okay.
Yeah, this red dot is.
I would still like to go
actual
around
location.
these Fey areas though, because they were either wild magic or anti-magic, and either way,
Mhm.
I'm screwed.
Same. Right. Very
Because
same. Like I
Maddie
don't want to
won't
do that.
work. My gear won't work.
Yeah. Like I can't do anything. So I think Sinella and I are probably very much of like, let's avoid those if we can.
I like the Feywild. I want to go.
Excuse me?
I'm gonna take back leadership, goddamn. Like, test me.
Meanwhile, like the
Yes.
barbarian and the ranger are like, nah, they're fine.
So
We-
the
we-
barbarian's like, magic's for nerds.
I
All I'll
never
ask right now
said
is,
that. I just
Are we
whatever
going here?
whatever
Yes.
the original plan path was. If those were the orders, that is what the soldier will take.
I
Okay.
feel like we can follow that path for a while, but we're gonna want to deviate a little bit, have some fun,
Right.
adventure,
Hmm.
explore.
Explore away from the Fey area. Be cool.
Or near the Fey area.
No,
Oh my god. No. It's
been
2
overruled.
against 1. I'll fight
Or
you.
the Fey area.
You can't
Actually, I
even
think it's
do your
3
normal.
against 2, because Gideon would be first sticking on the path, and JR wants to stick on the path, and the barbarian wants to stick on the path. It's up to Flanagan at this point. Flanagan, you're the tiebreaker.
Flanny, are we
Or
sticking on the
Tiemaker.
fucking path where Sanel and Lotus might die? And then you break
Flanagan's
2
mind. Am
hearts?
I
I
the
don't
leader?
know, Lotus. It seems like JR has been
It
a
sounds
great
like you guys are
leader,
talking
and I
about
think
something that
he
is several
making good
weeks
decisions.
Yeah.
Isn't
worth
that
of stuff
right?
away. You guys
We
may
don't
not
have
even
to
be
worry
the
yet.
Pathfinders at that point.
We
Just
probably
letting you
maybe
guys
not.
know.
Okay.
Now
we
we
should
want to
just
listen
do
to
it.
Flanagan, but no, I think you yourself said that JR is a great leader, and they know exactly what they're doing. So I think we should just do what JR has to say.
Oh my god, I'm gonna look at Snell and be like, shoot him. Just fucking shoot him.
I like Salty
No.
Flanagan.
I've got something better. And Snell's going to walk up to Flanagan, kneel down, do that, like, that adult getting down on their kids level thing, and being like,
What?
just because you're the size of a child doesn't mean you need to act like one. Nut up, bitch. And then stand up.
No, bitch.
All I need to know, are we moving here?
Yes.
Or are we
Yes.
moving here?
Yes.
There.
Following the
Off to the
path.
side. To the right. To the right.
Okay.
Following the path.
Okay. Now, I need someone to roll me a d12. I don't
Who's
care.
gonna
who.
roll you that d12?
I got it. Whee! Hell yeah!
Lovely.
Okay.
I love that.
All right. I need someone to roll me 1, 2. I need. Who haven't I had? Let's go ahead and go with Daniel. I need you to roll me a D.
Oh
100.
fuck, we're screwed.
Sorry.
Here we go again,
Actually,
y'all.
it's a D8, not a D100. My
Last
bad.
time I did this, I screwed everyone over.
Don't.
Hey, I believe in you this time, though.
I always believe in Gideon.
I struggle
don't.
sometimes, but I'm here for you.
Okay. I need Rowan to roll me a D100.
I'm scared.
86.
You all lose that much hit points.
Honestly, like that
I'm
might
dead.
be.
Someone revivify me for free.
We'd all be dead.
Can you revivify for free?
Me, yes.
If you
Oh,
have
but
a
just you,
roll of
nobody
revivify.
else.
Just
Yeah,
me.
that's a zealot
Okay.
barbarian thing.
That's cool. Good to know.
No diamonds needed.
Hell yeah.
Diamonds are
Huh?
forever.
Okay.
I mean, until they're
So
not.
So are Zealot barbarians.
Okay. Let me see here.
Zealot barbarians are just diamonds in a row.
Oh! Get out! Bad joke!
That's why they're free to resurrect. They are the cost.
Dude, these jokes are
Okay.
the cost.
Who's in front?
JR's in front. Fuck them.
I'll be in front.
I'll be in front.
Attila.
Yeah, me and Attila are in front. I've decided that me and Attila are homies.
Okay.
Guess I'm just not a homie.
Flanagan,
Homies.
I
All right.
also Gideon's a father figure.
Oh man, relegated to father figure.
If you're gonna call me that, you better call me
father
daddy.
figured zone. Father zoned. Okay.
Father, apologies.
Lotus
two
will
of
hang
you,
back
as
with
you're-
Sinel.
Okay. Probably. Let's see. It's been about. Let's see. At this point.
Flanagan, would you hang out with me?
You can hang out with us too. We can
Everyone
all
else
be mean
about-
girls together.
Sorry.
It is about 2 o'clock. Lotus, you don't have to hang back anymore.
Okay.
But that's also because you've hit the crash. The caffeine crash.
Oh no!
Yep.
Feels bad.
Feels
Feels bad,
bad, man.
You
Yeah.
have 2 levels of exhaustion.
Do I take 2 level? Do I take exhaustion?
No.
Oh,
fuck
okay.
that.
Okay.
The only person I've ever made fight with any sort of status condition is Flanagan because he got fucking wasted. Like an
hold
hour
up, hold up.
into
Did
being
you
at the
just
bar.
did you just say you made fight with a status condition?
Yeah.
Attack! I attack my drunk condition.
Are we about to kill somebody?
Are we gonna kill
No.
something? Oh.
Not yet. I mean, you might. The two of you. The two people in front, Attila and Flanagan. You guys are forging ahead through this dense underbrush. There's a lot of young trees that have sprung up upon this trail, really shrinking down what available space there is. But you come across a small clearing where the trees suddenly, probably in a 50 by 50 foot ring, are completely barren. There's no foliage, no underbrush, just dirt. Dark, cracked, dead soil.
So not even grass.
No, nothing. This looks like
A battlefield.
well, not quite a battlefield, but your certain things did die here.
Wait, is it me and Attila?
Several animal skulls are piled up in the center of this dead space. Each one has been delicately carved with an intricate pattern without losing the structural integrity of the skulls.
Witches.
These are... Go ahead.
No, I was just saying
That's what you
witches.
see. And yeah, do you pause?
I would. This is interesting. I think I would go up and grab one of the skulls to investigate it.
You're gonna touch it?
Okay.
D&D
Well-
rules 101.
Why did
You
you,
go up
touch
to-
it?
Touch the skull. Gideon, I need you to make me a strength save. With advantage.
Gideon.
Yes.
Your little shadow friend.
Little buddy's back.
But I've been killing animals.
That doesn't count.
Blood of the innocent.
I have the same problem in another campaign, Gideon. Don't worry. I understand your plight.
Okay.
Actually, you need brains.
Let's see. Was that a 19? Yep. Okay.
I made a deal with the demon to save a friend, and now they want blood.
There was no demon. There was no
I
deal.
know, but
This is just the axe. I assumed you were feeding
Just
the
a
axe with
fucking
blood.
axe.
This was a bad nightcap.
I know, but no matter what, whatever, like they want blood. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
You're
you're good.
never gonna let it go.
Accidents are bad,
Nope.
right?
Fucking don't.
Okay. And that was an easy DC too. Just letting you know.
So, when the rest of us get up towards all this, could I make like an Arcana check to see if this is either caused by magic or is some sort of like ritual site?
So
Well, first
Wait.
things first, I gotta talk to the person that touched the skulls.
Oh, Rip.
You pick up one of these skulls. we'll say, actually, roll me a roll me a d10.
Oh, okay.
You turn
That's how
into a
many
rabbit.
Bodaks attack.
No, this isn't Pathfinder. Otherwise, I absolutely would.
We could take
Okay.
a Bodak.
You pick this one up. Pick this up. The reason this skull catches your eyes is because it is the small skull of some exotic bird. Its beak is almost bigger than its head, and lightly etched into it are all of these runes in glyphs that are an unfamiliar, almost shimmering pattern.
Oh no, well, they could be clips.
Roll me. Do you have religion?
You're a zealot. I would hope you do.
Actually, don't.
I thought
Okay.
I haven't. You know.
Okay. Well, these are unfamiliar shimmering glyphs.
I guess I put it back down in the back into the pile.
Okay. You put it down. Everybody roll me. No, I'm joking.
okay, good.
You put it back down. Someone was going to inspect them. I forget who that was.
I
I'd
was
like to
going
cast guidance on you.
Go for it.
No,
You
Get
touch
me.
Snell and
No.
cast
Touch
guidance?
me.
I'm gonna touch
Touch me.
Chanel. And like I'm gonna like blah, 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 blah.
Please tell me you go blah, 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 as you do it, just so Sanel can look back and be like,
I will.
it's the whole
Great.
the tongue cherry.
So,
Shitty.
that being
It's so
said-
shitty.
Do you have religion?
Not trained, but I have a +5 in it because it's an int skill.
Fuck it, I'll make the DC higher, but you can roll it. Go ahead.
Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna make it even with a D4.
So, one of your studies back home, Sinel, was learning the 7 major pantheons of, well, most of the religions. It's the 7 major pantheons of gods here in Edta. And this one, you're looking at these skulls. Do you pick any of them up?
Probably the one that's
Considering it
already
didn't
been touched.
Okay.
Because you never know if, like, only one of them's been trapped.
And actually, yeah, no, you're looking at this exotic bird skull. And you find right underneath the beak, pretty much where the chin would be, a familiar symbol. There's a mark to Nias here. For those unaware, I can just pull this up real fast. Nias is also known as the Great Maggot. Now, the followers of Nias tend to look for one thing, and one thing alone: death, decay, rot. It's what they seek. It's their calling. Most of them, that is exactly what they dedicate themselves to.
I think
Sorry,
we
I was
should
just
pass
looking
this
at
land.
things.
Yeah.
I
As
don't have a good feeling about this.
I would like to take the time to, you know what? I won't ritual cast this. I'll just cast it normally.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like to. Oh, I don't want to put it on the map. But I'd like to use Detect Magic to see if there's any active spells in the area.
Cast Detect Magic. The one in your hand has magic, along with all of the others in the pile.
I'm guessing the school is necromancy.
Based off the feeling that Attila has, can he just put his hand on his blade ready to draw it?
Yeah.
Of course. Let me see here. I need
Have
to
we
go to my.
considered just picking them up and moving on? Is that horrible?
Let's see.
What is it with you
There are
guys and touching the
Detect
creepy
Magic.
stuff?
You also learn the school, correct?
Yes, you learn everything that has a spell on it has a faint aura, and you learn the school of magic of the spell if there is any.
Like white people in horror movies.
You were saying,
I'm going
Garza?
up.
I can't hear you.
Hey, out of game, you wanted to fight something, right?
What were you saying, Garza? I didn't hear you. You're kind of quiet.
Oh, I was just roasting the group. First, they want to talk to a demon while I hang out in the hallway. Now they want to pick up and transport
I never said
skulls
we're gonna move
with
them.
glyphs to Nias, the god of rot and death and decay. And I just said they're like white people in horror movies.
Hey, you
The
don't know that.
one in your hand, Sunel, is divination magic.
I would like to destroy this skull.
It's not hard. You take it. Everyone in this group, Sunel is closely, intently studying this skull in his hand when all of a sudden takes it, chucks it to the ground, and it shatters into shards of bone.
What did you see?
There are other schools of magic in this pile of skulls. Necromancy, abjuration, and illusion.
Hmm.
Can Lotus take a cue from you stomping skulls? Like, is that a thing?
Well, yeah, that's because as you start doing that, and to answer the question, Snell's just going to like look up into the sky and be like, "If you exist, Nias." What's the exact line? It's like, what is it? It's from fucking. Is this it, Saruman? Is this all the fury you can muster? It's like, is this all that you and your followers can get, worm?
This isn't gonna be good.
Do I recognize Naya if as he says that?
Naya.
It's
Nice.
nice.
Nias.
Naya,
Nias.
sorry.
No, you're good. I will put it in the chat.
I just know. Okay, so I didn't take religion because I only know about Adelir, and that's it. Because that's what I've been raised on. They never told me about other religions. But this is that an enemy of Adelir?
So,
Nias is the enemy of life.
the name of Nias is familiar insofar as you would be familiar with the term Nias. Nias is actually I have something that kind of fits right in. You would know this quote. Death and growth are a natural cycle. Those who are cunning shall rise to the top, and those who feed off the corpses of the world will never find themselves hungry. To become the apex predator, one needs not be strong or fast, but tenacity and wits are paramount. At the end of the day, all that is left are empty battlefields, waterlogged libraries, burnt down forests, and trampled gardens. In the end, all that is left is rot.
Hmm.
Pretty much, Nias feeds off of the leftovers of whatever becomes of Adelir's fury.
I see. Okay.
They're also chaotic evil.
Also, chaotic evil.
Less
As
important,
you say whatever you say to Nias or Nihilus.
Nias.
As you remember. Oh, yeah. As he says, what? Yeah.
I think he just says to you, just a bunch of scavengers. I think it's best we go.
I'm gonna
And-
start stomping skull.
These
And-
shatter with a satisfying crunch, almost like breaking glass underneath your feet.
though.
You're reminded of this one time that, well, maybe you weren't the nicest sister. Basil was being a dick, as usual.
Basil's such a dick! Okay, go ahead.
But Basil also loved glass blowing. You may have smashed a project of his.
Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. Basil was never super fucking nice. So he's done some mean shit to me. We were not the best to each other. Maybe we're better now but in the moment, I'm just like, oh. Smash, smash, smash.
But- And the way
Flanagan is hiding
Snell's
behind Gideon.
said that towards Nias was very much like the. So Snell doesn't necessarily believe in the gods because, as I remember it, they're not a known factor in this world. It's not like Faerun where the gods are a provable fact.
Mhm.
It's true.
Like in this world, it's more like the real world where you can't prove one way or another that they exist or don't exist. And
That is
this was
correct.
very much the like, atheist dunking on a bunch of fucking cultists thing.
If God is real, then he may strike me down.
Kinda, a little bit, basically being like, nice, if you're real, you're a bitch.
It's like, bitch. As this is happening, but it's like a dance. Lotus is just like jumping from skull to skull. I'm like, is this what you wanted? Because doing.
I'm glad
Make
that you're
me a
doing
dex
it.
save.
in
No, you don't need to make me a dex save. I'm just giving.
I can if you want me to. I will.
No.
I'm glad
Okay.
that you're
you're
doing
cut-
it
you
instead
just
of
cut out.
me.
Said I will fall over for this. Fuck it.
Oh no, I was gonna say one of them has a glyph of warding on that you just shattered. But
Do you want me
I'm-
to? Okay,
No.
I will.
I didn't
Okay.
choose the school evocation for a reason.
Okay.
Yeah, if there had been one for evocation, I'd been like, I destroy them all, but that one.
But that one,
that one.
we
yeah.
don't.
Not that one.
We leave that one.
We leave that one alone. We're scared of that one.
Fireball.
So
Ninth level fireball.
I think
Okay,
it's best we
but,
move on.
It seems
Yeah,
like it was a
having
terrible idea.
destroyed a ritual site and dabbed on some chaotic evil cultists who aren't even here right now to defend, they're totally real, not fake god, as Sinel sees it.
Don't
We're
you
just
doubt
gonna
the
go
gods.
on.
Don't you doubt that. They're real. Very
You
real.
you've never heard Snell speak of their faith, but whenever the topic of it comes up, there's always this like slight note of derision.
I'm just
In
saying.
that,
I've never seen a whale, so they must not exist.
Don't speak ill of them.
All I'm
If you
saying
don't want
is
them on
we
your
met a
back.
demon. And if you meet a demon, then the opposite exists, right?
All I know is that my power comes from somewhere. And I know that he's real, which means the others must be real.
Have you considered
that's-
that your power just came from like the ground? Mine does, I think. I don't know.
I think
Sinel is
Well,
looking
like-
towards Lotus going,
It's not what the fables foretold, but
I'm
Oh,
pretty
we'll
sure
okay.
I've
get into
talked
that.
to a god, honestly. So you know
You might be best friends with one. Like,
that.
I
Yeah,
want to get
I
in
think
good
I'm
with
really
a guy.
good friends with God. Now that
I bet
we
you
are
are.
talking about that.
It is not my place to question gods.
I'm just here to have a good time.
Snell knows when not to
I'm
open
not a
their
Bible.
mouth.
I'm not a Bible thumper. That's what you're
I'm
worried
not a
about.
Bible thumper. If you talk shit on God, I'll kill you in
I'm
your
not.
sleep.
I'm saying.
No, I
In
talk
real
shit
life,
on God
fine.
all the time,
Out
especially
of
in this
game,
set.
I talk shit on God.
On God.
Actually, but
mean-
in game, my character is. I'm not saying that I'm going to preach my religion. I'm just saying be careful what you ask for.
Yeah, and out of game, actual religious person. In game, Sinel's a rampant atheist, or at least a doubtful agnostic.
I feel
Out
like
of
that
game,
is like
the factory is open.
the factory.
Okay.
Reset switch.
So that being said,
Amy's
you
dying.
guys
Hold on.
move on.
Yes,
All
we
right.
move on as Amy dies.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snort so.
Coming towards the end of the day, you are able to move one more square. I need someone to roll me a d12.
I
Just
got
Not
it. I want to do
volunteer.
it.
Got it.
Happy.
I got it.
Okay.
Wow, a 1 and a 12 in the same day. I'll just let you
Very
guys know,
bad.
shit's happening on a 12, shit's happening on a 1. I mean,
Bullshit, scary shit.
Mom,
let's
get the
go
camera.
ahead. I need, let's see. I need,
I'm
Thomas, I need you to
danger.
roll me a d8.
A D8.
Yep.
Let's go on a date.
Okay.
Oh, yep. D8.
Oh, I'm the best.
Oh my god. What
Can we
is
be careful
happening?
with these max rolls and low rolls?
And then
On an 8, you all die.
And then
Holy
8
shit.
dragons.
All right,
come
here
out
we
of the
go. I need
sky.
someone to roll me a d100. I'm going to pick Garza
Can I
this
do
time.
it? Can I do
Garza?
it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I need Garza. You need to roll me a d100. If you roll 100, I fucking swear.
That would be nutty.
Quantumly random.
Leave it to me to be disappointing.
Oh no, it's great.
But
On
only
a
in bed.
on a 100, Nihilus themselves comes down from the sky and
Yo, I
obliterates your
heard you
butthole.
talking mad shit, Snake. And then I shoot Nias, and we end up killing God. We sped run the JRPG ending.
We
We
are
did.
now more powerful than the Lich.
Yes.
So, as it starts to become evening, you're starting to realize this section of forest is odd. The trees appear to be leaning closer together and are a different shade of green compared to the normal trees. And whenever the breeze picks up, especially those with good hearing can almost hear. It's like the trees are whispering to each other.
Ah, crap.
Wisha, wisha, wisha.
We're in Barovia.
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees.
Welcome to the rice fields.
It's starting, the sun is starting to disappear from the sky.
Am I the only one hearing this?
No, we
What do
hear
your
it.
cat ears
Yours as
hear?
well.
What do your cat ears hear, Nyan Nyan?
What do your cat ears here?
Yeah.
My ranger senses are tingling.
My
Are
robot
my
fuck
druid
senses.
senses? How are the druid senses going? Is it rough? Is it bad? What's
These are the trees from The Wizard of Oz. They're going to throw apples at us.
they might?
Your
I can
druid
only hope.
senses aren't picking up anything, well, outside of... These are just normal trees.
Okay, cool. I would like to cast
Uh-huh.
Speak with Plants again.
What's up?
And I want to talk to one.
I'm a tree.
I'm a tree.
I don't
What's
do
up?
a
I'm
whole
a
lot.
tree. It's pretty great.
Yeah, I'd like to cast Speak with Plants.
We're
And
going
as
over-
they whisper to each other, I'm gonna like sidle up to one and just be like, "Hey guys, what are you talking about?"
photosynthesis.
I mean, they might
Photos.
be.
Like, what all are
As
plants going
you-
to talk about?
As you cast this
Oh,
spell,
gummy.
you can hear these trees, and they're having a conversation with one another.
Mm-hmm.
It's whispers.
Mm-hmm.
Whispers about... Can you hear them? They're coming.
Who's coming?
It's close now. Not
Who's
far.
close?
They're watching. Always
Who's
watching. Always
who's-
watching with no eyes. Voidless pits.
It sounds inefficient.
Yo, this
Actually
is some
terrifying.
puzzle box of Yogg-Saron shit.
Oh, that's actually terrifying.
I think they mean me because, my blind sense.
Daredevil falls from the trees, kicks all of
Yeah.
our asses.
The silent, sleeping, staring houses in the backwoods always dream. It would be
Oh my
merciful
God.
to tear them down.
Oh my god. I just want to be like,
But I do
hey,
it better because I have a voice mod.
I want to be like,
Yeah, it was actually terrifying. Please never again. I
hey
had
guys,
legitimate goosebumps.
Speak parcel
Ooh.
tongue. You won't.
I'm gonna walk up to these trees.
Yeah.
Anyway. Continue.
You motherfuckers, you fucking nerdy ass
Harry
motherfuckers. Like, I
Potter's the
thought I
shit.
was nerdy. No, I thought I was nerdy, but you guys are
Oh no, that
So
was me
fucking
taking
on a level.
that was me taking like a sentence of nonsense with a bunch of S's and just
Perfect.
saying them. It's not fucking
All right.
parcel tongue.
So I'm gonna walk up to this tree. I'm gonna hear it talking about the voidless ones with no eyes, and be like, "Hey, hi. Does that happen a lot? Do these people show up a lot? Are they scary?"
The rain is coming.
The rain is coming. Is it what they?
The rain. Can you feel the rain? Warm
The-
and bloody. Warm and bloody.
Oh God, plants are so fucking.
I'm gonna have
You
nightmares.
This
You
doesn't
guys are
sound like-
enigmas. I can't deal with it. Loving this for us. Loving this. How far away do you think they are? Like a day? How many suns?
To the roots.
I'm gonna hug this tree and just be like, listen, we'll figure it out. Thanks.
She lost it.
Thanks so much for everything. You've been so incredibly helpful. Do you mind if we camp here tonight? Can you save us? Can you keep an eye on things for us? Will you let me know if shit gets weird? Or are we gonna talk about roots some more? And bloody fucking rain. Cause I can't. I'm just tired.
Bark and wood does not protect against yourself.
Hmm.
No like.
Hmm.
I love how creepy this is, but all I can envision is just Lotus like staring at a tree, going like,
Hmm.
and then the tree just stares silently, and then she hugs it. And we're like, what the
Love
fuck
it.
is she doing?
Yeah, I everything's
This made-
scary right now, so I definitely have my fucking blade like out, at least like by my
Hangs up
side.
Flanagan.
Hugging this tree.
It's right behind you, Flanagan.
I'm gonna
Don't
pet the tree.
Don't
I'm gonna,
breathe.
Okay, stop
I'm
it,
gonna,
Snell.
I'm gonna pet the tree really gently. Just be like, thank you, I guess. You know, like I don't do here. Like this. Pat the tree. You did good. You did good. Everything's gonna be fine. We'll figure it out, I guess. We could go back to the group and be like, so the trees are freaked out. So there's something about like voidless ones with no eyes. It's a problem. There's like a bloody rain coming, and also the trees are not gonna protect us from ourselves. Which is great. That's the most I got out of them. They're incredibly enigmatic, and I just can't fucking deal with it. So if you want to camp here, we can, but maybe we should just keep moving a little bit down the way.
I thought Snell was joking.
Snow
So,
had like
you
turned
can
away
stay
from
here, or you can attempt to journey in the dark.
I don't want to be here.
Oh,
We
I
can
don't
see in the
know.
dark. The only one who
You can
can't
see in the dark.
is JR.
You
I
can
can't see. Well, I don't know.
I
maybe
mean,
can.
just because you can see in the dark doesn't mean the things that hide in it aren't going to, be there.
Just
I think maybe we should camp for the night. I mean, if nothing
Stand our
else,
Going
ground.
to camp.
The trees just said it rains blood, and you want to camp?
You
they
wanna
said it's
walk around
gonna
in the
rain
dark?
blood, but not like not right now. Just in the future. Yeah.
They're coming. It's raining blood. You know, guys, let's get the kids out.
Well, let's get the camping kit out.
Let's get a fire going. S'mores.
Yeah, Tilla's on edge. If I mean, I'm down to camp, but I'll keep
But
watch.
You keep watch. Maybe kill her. Do we
Spray
want
them
to camp here
from
then?
Take first
sightless
watch.
ones.
What's the worst we can have him?
Tilla takes first watch, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I got a good perception, passive perception.
Okay.
Should we do 2 people per watch?
There are 6 of you.
I'm not going to
5
sleep
of you.
anytime
6 of
soon.
you, yeah.
yeah, so you could take first watch if you want, Flanny.
Well, do we want 2 of our strong ones to take watch at the same time? Or do we want to maybe put Attila, Flanny, and then Lotus, or something to that effect?
It's whatever you want to do.
You look, legitimately, you're the ranger. She's a
He's
druid that can turn
strength-based
into
ranger.
Oh, is he? I thought he was a dex-based
Yeah,
ranger.
he's
The
famously a
druid's
Oh no, he's
strength
got the
ranger.
attack. You're right. Hey, we could put all of y'all like we could, however we
You
want to
three are
do
the
it.
same.
But those
JR's
3
not
or
the
your
leader.
4 should be split. Would be my
I'll take
assumption.
I'll take the next watch after Attila. I mean, I got shit to do in the middle of the night anyway. So
All right, I say JR and Attila because Uwu, Snell and
Romance.
Flanny
Uwu.
because that's hilarious, and then Lotus and Gideon because they're homies and it's wholesome.
yeah.
And then Flanny and Snell.
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's funny.
So all I need to know for the moment, first watch is who?
Me and Attila.
Okay,
Woo-woo.
Attila, JR. Perfect. So the 2 of you, everyone has settled down for the night. They're taking care of whatever they need to take care of. Some have fallen asleep. And the fire has started to simmer down. Did you guys start a fire? Actually, I should probably just ask that. Did you
I'm
start a
always
fire?
a fire.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Always a fire. Okay. The fire is starting to simmer down, and there's a metallic taste in the air. You know the taste of ozone? That
Who left the fridge open?
lightning-y taste? Yeah.
Fridge.
Mhm. It's starting to taste like that in the air. And more importantly, it's starting to smell like rain. The first couple of drops have started to come down on the fire, hissing and crackling away. Those two are on watch. Lotus has her weather shown. Are Gideon and Sunel in a tent? And Flanagan too. Did you guys bring your own tent, or are you just in a bedroll?
Always have a tent.
Always have a
Okay.
tent.
I'm in a bedroll.
No. Do you want to stay in my weather show? You can if you want. No one else is in there. It's just
You
me.
don't take up a lot of space. You're tiny.
You don't.
take up a...
You can
can't
sleep on the
weather-
floor.
How
DOG
many people can
probably
the
goes
weather
to
show
bed.
hold?
Exactly 3. Don't fight me on this.
There is just enough for 3 people to squeeze on that bed. It's not a squeeze.
Oh no,
It's not a
I'm not
squeeze.
sharing the
It's a
bed.
squeeze, all right.
No. Well, yes, but no, I'm not squeezing in with fucking Flanny. Flanny can sleep on the
No.
with your bedroll.
DOG goes in there, but Flanagan is in his first relationship ever and doesn't want Grovka to get the wrong idea, so he sleeps
Real talk.
Out
Real
in blood
fair.
rain.
outside in
That's
his
real.
bedroll.
Aw.
That's totally fair. You can overhang in the front of the weather show, but outside.
Oh yeah. No, he definitely has all the materials and ways to do it. But Flanagan is lazy and kind of stupid. And he's
I'm
just
gonna
like,
cuddle your dog.
why make tent when sleeping bag just as good?
Make
Mhm.
me.
I'm gonna cuddle your dog.
Actually, here I'll decide here.
Just go sleep in Gideon and
Okay.
Snell's tent.
You have not been
Ooh,
awoken by
we're
the
sharing a
rainfall
tent?
yet. Attila, out in the dark, as the fire begins to simmer down and the night vision becomes more effective, you feel like you're being watched.
I just whisper to you, JR. I just say, something's out there.
I need the 2 of you.
Which direction?
Do I know? Do I just have that
Feels-
feeling?
It's just the feeling of being watched.
I just say, everywhere.
Not
I-
Sightless
helpful.
I grab my blade.
Sightless words.
I will put my back to his back.
I need both of you to make me perception checks.
Sightless things.
I almost want to use my passive, but I'll roll it. Okay, I'm glad I rolled it.
Wake a bitch up and she'll give you guidance.
Oh yeah, actually, can I guide myself since I knew that, like, can I touch myself?
That's fine.
Touching myself. Let's go.
When he thinks about him, he touches me.
Oh no, just roll the 1d4, please. There we go. Or not. Why does this game hate me? There it goes. Cool, so 16.
Okay. Attila. Out there in the darkness, you think you see a flash of someone's head. It's there for a moment and then gone. But there it is again, behind another tree. Just a face. It's too far away to make out for certain,
Oh, fuck.
but it looks like it's got just entirely black eyes, almost like 2 holes staring through. This is probably 150 feet away. And all of a sudden, it's gone. there, behind another tree. The face, it's getting closer. Dark voids for eyes. Far too many teeth in a mouth. Purple
Yeah.
hair. And then it's gone again.
I grab my shield and I unsheath my blade and I tell JR, I'm like, there. No, there. It's there.
Off.
Do I spot it at all?
I feel like Attila would at this point like yell,
Mm-hmm.
stop
You
playing! Present yourself!
Does that
everyone
gonna?
in the
I
camp
was like, is that wake us
awakened
all
by
up?
this. JR, you turn, and in a different spot from where Attila's looking, you see a face. It looks like Lotus, pale with death. You've seen that face once before. And then it's gone.
Okay,
Attila poses himself in a Spartan formation with the shield in front and his blade at the side of it.
So I hold on. I just saw Lotus's dying face. Is that what you said?
It looks as if the moment that Lotus died, you were there. You saw Lotus dying. It's like that. It is that face, as if it had been taken and resurrected. It looks, not to get too metaphorical, it looks like what you imagine the sliver of a soul would be reanimated.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah. I don't think.
What are you laughing about?
Chat.
I would.
We're stupid.
Yeah, I would straight up back to back with Attila, and I'm going to go ahead and cast Bless on both of us.
Everyone else is awakened by this outburst from Attila.
I mean, if everyone else, is there anyone else within 30 feet of me?
I would say you guys probably set up pretty close to one another.
I'd like to do something. Do we see the face too? Anywhere?
Well, Sanel, I'm assuming, stumbles out of their tent. So does Gideon. Flanagan, you extricate yourself from your bedroll.
So then
Lotus.
I'll bless Attila, Flanny, and Gideon.
Isn't it concentration? Oh, no,
It
that's
is.
bless. My bad.
Bless is concentration.
Okay.
I'll grab my shield and my sword, but obviously I'm not in my chainmail right now.
Wait, who are
Yeah.
you blessing? Because I'll guidance everybody.
Well, you
I
can
don't
only.
think you can guidance more than one person at a time.
Yeah, you can't. You can only guidance one at a time.
Then I guess I'll
unfortunately.
guidance myself.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm
I'll
blessing.
touch myself.
I'm blessing Gideon,
the
Flanny, and
fighters.
Attila. The triplets. I'm blessing the triplets.
The triplets.
We're all the same.
The exact same person. They're all the exact same.
The marshals.
I'd also like to bonus action shift. So, that's something that Attila hasn't done yet. So fucking Lotus like wiggles out of her tent and she's like, "Is the forest cursed?" And she sees some shit and she's like, "Yup." And then you, Attila, see this little 5'5" person who's adorable and cute. Suddenly, like, all of her fucking joints and bones contort, and she immediately starts getting way, way taller. So about 7-ish inches taller, and everything just gets a little longer, and then her face contorts forward, and she's a goddamn fucking werewolf, but not quite yet a werewolf.
Oh,
Yes,
Jesus.
I will say because the penalties of it are so light, and we were in a dangerous area. Gideon did sleep in his armor.
What are the penalties?
Medium and heavy armor, you do not. You regain half the hit dice you normally would, and you don't regain levels of exhaustion. That's it.
Oh, yeah. Sanel would have stayed in their armor. But
it's like after all that fucking ominousness.
Yeah, after the trees being like, "You're gonna fucking die. You're gonna die."
After they
went
went
like,
Queen.
You're all going to die down here.
I don't know why you guys listened to me. You should have just kept moving forward.
But
So, everyone
identify yourself, motherfucker.
catches a glimpse of this figure no more than 60 feet away. The problem is, everyone is looking in a different direction when they see it.
Well,
Well, I hate this.
I need to look at the range on something.
Since I'm shifted,
the
I can still
range?
cast spells.
Lotus,
So-
friends of yours.
You know, I wonder what her voice would be like. It'd be a little gruff.
You've done it before. It's like, you do like a grog, like a
Yeah.
growling kind of voice.
Like,
grog
yeah, I'm not gonna do it
voice.
now.
Not grog.
But she's like a gravelly, like, yeah, I don't know, we'll see.
So, in the spot where Sunel can see a shape or a face or something, they are going to use fairy fire.
Okay.
Because if it's something that's invisible, they're going to lose their invisibility and they can't regain it. And what this looks like, because Artificer, not an actual spellcaster, is like pulling something out of the ether converter and slotting it into the, like waving, like all this magical dust coalesced around their hand, waving it over the runes etched into the firearm, then aiming it up and pulling the trigger as this rainbow-colored flare goes off into the sky, bursts, and starts dropping all of this fairy dust in that 20-foot cube.
This fairy dust starts to drop, powder, and everyone turns, I'm assuming, to see this fairy fire.
Oh,
It
yeah.
illuminates standing in the center of it what looks like a carbon copy of Lotus. Soulless black eyes. Sharp teeth.
I was gonna say in Lotus, in Lotus form or wolf form, but I think that answered that
Right.
question.
You know, 6 feet tall, angry as shit.
This is Lotus's regular size.
Oh, so 5'5"?
It's staring directly at your group. And as the fairy fire starts to descend and land around it, it lifts up a finger pointing directly at you, Lotus. And as you're all watching it, in each of your ears, as if this figure is standing right next to you, you hear, "Sleep tight." And this figure winks out of existence in the middle of your fairy fire.
But
Flanagan has been trying to put his armor on as fast as he can.
Yeah.
It takes a full 10 minutes because he's in heavy armor. So if anything pops off before, then let me know.
Here's just metal clanking. Clink, clink.
I'm not with her. I don't know who that is. She can't sit with us.
She can't sit with us at the table.
I say that we should leave the cursed forest. No, Sunel, we're perfectly fine. Let's stay in the cursed forest where the trees are trying to tell us that we're all going to die, and now there's ghosts.
Honestly, I had an idea.
This is how you get ghosts.
You cut it out. You had an idea what?
I had an idea it might be a problem. That thing's kind of been following me for a while. I'm kind of surprised it showed up. Usually it just shows up in my dreams. It's not a big deal. We should probably pack up and leave.
Wait, what? You know about this?
Magic.
It's just like it's really super small. It just keeps showing my dreams. It's just dream things.
Well, it's not in your dreams anymore, so I think you're
Right.
inclined to tell us about it, huh?
I know exactly as much as you do. Truly. I don't know shit about it. It just keeps showing up. My sister says she knows something about it. She's in like some fucking city with fog all around it. I don't even know. But she says she knows.
Oh,
As soon as you say that, Sanel out loud goes, "Oh fuck."
Why? What do you know?
My dreams.
My dream involved a city with fog, and that elf that won't leave me alone. Why is it always paladins that won't leave me alone?
I don't know. Did you do something in a past life that caused paladins to get all up on your ass?
Oh man, you baited that one.
Or maybe something in a.
You say it out loud, Snell. I want you to say it out loud.
Say
Go
it.
ahead.
Say it. Fucking say it.
I don't believe in past lives.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought you were gonna out Deidre.
Well, I
Oh,
already know about her
fuck
past life
yeah!
situation.
Actually, having heard that, Snell would not say that because they got fucking definitive proof that those exist. Oh, Snell would clap back because Snell's fucking cranky and tired and wanted their spell
Mhm.
slots back, and now they are one down another one, and
Same.
the fucking ghost just left. So,
Right.
yeah, you
I
asked
can't
that,
shift anymore.
and Snell, remembering that yes, past lives do exist, fucking ghost in the dream told them so. Goes, no, the only one with any past lives and that I know of is Deidre, and apparently she screwed up in hers.
At that, what would Lotus know? But the fact that you know this, how would Lotus fucking deal with it?
PvP. PvP.
Okay, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm really sorry. I'm
Oh
sorry.
no, I was joking.
Oh no.
No.
She is still 6 feet tall. How tall is Sanel?
Like 5'7".
Perfect. I like being taller than you right now. So she is gonna like lumber up to you. Like it's weird and it's kind of fucking sketchy and it's a little scary. Not right. And she's gonna get real close to your face and be like, "What the fuck do you know?" Like she's real close to you.
And
Oh,
Sanel
shit.
does not back down and even leans in closer to your face with those like pitch black snake eyes that they get when they're mad.
And then they kiss. I'm just kidding.
and then fucking like JR takes their hands and is like, now kiss. Just like my stories. But
Facts.
it's like, what do I know? I know you're not telling us things.
How bad do you want to know about my sex life? I mean, I'm just curious. What do you want to
When that-
know? I'll tell you everything.
when
It's
that
fucking
in-
great, actually. You could write a book about it.
When that involves the past lives of someone that we know and spend so much time around, somehow being connected with all of these strange dreams we're having, I think that is important.
That is not a thing I knew. I didn't know that she was connected to all of the dreams. And she's going to tell you that because it's legit. Like, she doesn't know that.
Yeah,
So-
Sanel would back off a little bit at that.
Yeah, and Lotus will too. Like, suddenly, like, oh shit, we should probably not fight with each other.
We should be mature adults.
Right. We have that moment where it's like, oh,
And he was like,
all
do
the
I step
testosterone
in or
leaves
do I
the
let this
room.
happen?
No.
Gideon's like, hands 5 gold over to JR, and is like, I thought they'd kiss. But
He was like, do I need to step in or just let this happen? He wasn't sure.
It's fine.
Snell
No, we both step
is
back.
like, I told you all because I'm sane about the elf that I keep seeing. And they came back in my last dream and mentioned that the whole reason they're here involves Deidre and something that Deidre did in a past life. Something so horrible that it somehow bound their souls together past time and space or whatever the hell souls are trapped in. And I wasn't going to tell you because I didn't want you to worry that something was going to happen to Deidre.
At this, it's probably been a minute. Lotus will shift back down to normal size. and she'll put her hands behind her back and her head down a little and go, what if I kind of already knew that, but didn't realize that it was all sort of dead? Like, my bad. My bad.
Snell just
Bobby.
takes a deep breath and is like, this may be news to you, but I do care about you.
Aw. How does... Wow. The feelings!
I'm so mad at you. I'm so mad at you. Fuck. Well, now you're taller than her. Oh shit! So she's gonna.
In fact,
fucking
he's
look
gonna
up
make
you.
it worse. He's like, I care about you. I care about Gideon. I care about JR. I care about Attila. I even care about Flanagan.
So
He's still in
What?
there trying to
Flanagan
get it.
cries. Fully
What if-
cries.
Oh,
Aw.
I'm gonna look at Sanel and very gently and sheepishly, very, very gently, like, what if I kind of already knew that too, but didn't want to out you because that's not cool and we're good friends.
You and I need to have a very long talk.
Okay, can we do that out as a? Can we leave? And
I'm
like,
going
have that
back to
talk
bed.
later?
We're already-
I'm going back to bed. All right.
well, we can't leave Kent. Just like,
You got
like,
Older sibling.
yeah. Fucking Flanagan's like hugging Snell by the leg, and like there's this moment of like, but then like Snell's like,
happen to you.
they're there. Like this is like someone who has no fucking idea how like any sort of friendship or intimacy works at all, and is like doing like a very awkward head pat, and just like they're
Yogi's
there.
rubbing against your other leg. We're just like almost tripping you.
But it's like, yeah, almost falling is like, we can't leave Candlehead behind, so I best say that we get some sleep.
Well, okay. Let me at least. So that thing's been following me for a while. I really don't know what it is. I really don't know. And I did last time I kicked it in Deidre's mind prison, Dream Palace. I saw an old book.
Deidre's
Mind
what?
Prison?
Oh,
Is
Whoa.
it Alcatraz?
Prison.
Her in her dream palace. She's got a.
is that why she's always
It's
reading
very
that
sweet.
book?
I feel like this is more information than should be shared.
Oh,
I
you're
shouldn't be
cutting out.
sharing this.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck off. Hold on. Maybe if I make it real loud, it'd be better. Maybe. I feel like this is information I should not be sharing right now. So I'm not gonna. We can talk about this another time. Probably with Deidre present because she's gonna fucking kill me in my sleep.
You owe me an
Right?
explanation as soon as we are near her again, Mooney.
Right now,
What?
at this moment,
Oh shit! Uh-oh.
When
There it
did
is.
you-
listen.
The name drop.
Name drop.
Hold on. I have
It's
a question.
happening!
Hold on. I have questions.
Everybody freak out! It's happening.
At this moment, we are all tired. We have just had a freak out. I think we best wait for emotions to calm down and talk about this at another point.
I'm gonna walk
Completely
past the
calm.
fucking lion and look now. Fucking Mooney.
Who the fuck
What
is
the
Mooney?
fuck?
Oh.
Who the fuck is Mooney?
And Snell just watches you and gets this fucking shit-eating grin and goes, I feel like I'm saying too much. We'll have to wait until Deidre's around for me to tell you.
I'm gonna sit down.
Okay, so I would like to bonus action and
Bonus action. What now?
Flame Blade. Yeah, we're gonna PvP this shit. We're gonna. I'm just kidding.
No.
Fucking
I was
Mooney.
gonna say,
Like,
do you want to go? Because I'll scorching ray your ass.
will you really? Because that actually might be. If I have the temporary hit points, you should fucking hit me.
That could be very bad because that would be 66 damage.
I mean, you
That's
have to
that's
tell
a
my
bit.
girlfriends that you
So I had to murder Mooney because she kind of lost her shit on me because I called her Mooney. I mean, I kept the weather show. Do you want that?
You kept the weather show, and that's what's fuck. That
It's
sucks.
okay, Mooney. Grelka gives me uppies.
Oh, I've started something. Yeah.
What's happening? I'm tired.
Now
Someone
we're
should.
even.
This is probably about the
I was gonna
start
say-
of shift change anyway.
I thought we
Gideon-
were giving away secrets.
Gideon pokes his head out the tent and goes, "Silence." And silence envelops all of you, and no one can speak. And he's going back to his
fucking
tent.
great. I love
That's
it.
a really bad idea because silence keeps sounds from coming in too.
Yep, that's all you hear is just silence.
So that means if something's walking around out there, we can't hear it now.
Oh, if he's going to
Just
sleep,
for
then
10
we'll lose
minutes.
concentration.
Yeah,
True.
just for 10
And
minutes.
I'm just gonna take the next watch because I have people to talk to now. So I'm taking the next fucking watch. Now I'm annoyed.
If you guys would like, we'll have that conversation and then end it there. Does that sound good for the night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've done enough damage for one night.
I don't think this is
you
damage.
think-
I think getting all of these secrets out and saying we need to be adults about these things is a good thing.
Yeah,
it
Dylan,
is.
what's
It
your
is.
secret?
It just sucks that so many things are coming out at the same time.
At this
This conversation was going to be very different than we
It
had
was.
planned.
It fucking was. Damn it. That's the problem. I don't know. Just fucking we'll figure it out when we go.
Oopie.
It's cool.
So,
Players
who else was
ruin
taking second
everything.
watch again? It was Lotus and who else?
It was going to be
Gideon.
Gideon.
Sanel. No, it's Lotus and Sanel.
It
No,
was
it
going
was
to be
supposed to be
Gideon, but
Gideon.
now it's now I think it has to be Sanel and
It
Lotus.
has to be Chanel. Yeah, no,
Okay.
fuck. Oh my god.
I thought Gideon and Flanny were going to take watch
Shit.
together.
No, it was
Yeah,
gonna be
but-
it was gonna be Sanel and Flanagan because it was gonna be funny, according to Garza.
Oh.
But now it's fucking real shit.
I like our
oh my god.
dynamic. It brings me joy.
Well,
Flanagan's
now
just
that
gonna grab
dynamic
his
is fucked
sleeping bag.
forever, and Sanel can never live it down. Because Sanel was very tired and fucking spilled the beans that they have a soul.
He unmasked.
Yeah,
He did.
his strife went too high. He had to
shit.
unmask.
Flanagan takes his sleeping bag and angrily stomps into Gideon's tent.
But is there
Alright.
anything else anybody needs to do first? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Well, speak in 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes of silence on stream. It'll be the most entertaining.
Oh my god.
Silent spell in real life.
JR's been real quiet. JR got any secrets they want to spill? No uppies? No. Anything like that?
I want to fuck Attila.
We know it. We know it in his heart.
And we go, that's not a secret.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. No, JR has 0 secrets that he wants to spill right now. I don't think JR has any secrets at all.
Oh, we're gonna.
Okay.
Gunnar, do you know what situation this is?
This is the perfect situation. But go
No,
ahead.
this is the no more secret situation. And JR is pulling in Indiana and going, yes, no more secrets for real.
That's
For
right.
realsies.
So, a little bit of time has gone to cool down. Silence is worn off. Lotus,
Mm-hmm.
how are you doing this?
I am gonna sit by this fire close to Sanel. Where you at, Sanel?
Snow would probably not be by the fire, but kind of like near the edge of the camp because the idea, like trying to go around and keep a perimeter watch.
Got it. Okay. Well, shit. How would that work? Okay, I'll just.
We could
I'll
just walk
fucking-
together.
Well, you know that
Are you
actually would
dragging
work great.
Sanel into this dream palace?
Halfway through it, yeah. Yeah, you're coming in.
Poggers?
I know, but but it would be actually, we have to find a spot where we can sit together because I don't think that we
If
can.
you called
Wait.
for Snell to sit down, they would. But that just
Okay.
makes me realize we're gonna come out of this and everyone's gonna have been coup de grace in their sleep.
I was about to say, are the two people keeping watch about to just dip into the dream palace?
But
Yeah,
I
pretty
think
much.
that we talked about that. It's I can have like one eye out. It just is going to be like a window,
Yeah.
right? I
And
got
The
this.
way
We
the
got this.
party ends.
Yeah,
And
we got
also,
this.
it's all right. We'll get new characters later.
I hate this for us. I'm sorry in advance. So I'm just gonna sit down on my own close to the
Which
first.
conversation are you going to have first?
I think.
Do you want the bad stuff out of the way first?
Which one's the bad stuff? Is that the stuff that we'd already?
I would
That's a-
drag in Snell first. I'm assuming that's the bad stuff.
Okay, yeah. Okay, fine. Let's drag Sanel in. Okay, so I'm gonna go Sanel. I
You're
need you. I know.
Oh.
I'm trying to get closer. I need you for a thing. Can you come with me?
I'm only
And-
on watch.
Right. I know. This won't take more.
Fine.
Maybe 5 minutes. Maybe
Fine.
5 minutes. Okay, great.
Addie
And I'm
is
gonna-
counting down the clock.
Oh, good. That's great. Okay, fine. Okay, cool. And I'm going to sit down on the ground, pat the ground beside me for you to come sit.
And there's that awkward, like, antisocial person moment of, like, staring at that spot, but then finally grumbles and sits down.
Yeah. Okay, just 2 seconds. Let me just make sure that everybody's dressed.
Everybody's
Hold on.
Everybody's dressed.
Dressed. I had to wait. Okay. And I'm gonna sit, and all of a sudden you're gonna see Lotus go into a trance for a second. And I have stepped into to Deidre's dream palace.
Well, wherever she went, I didn't follow.
Not yet.
They say
So
to
I'm-
just the open air.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
in there now.
Lotus, you've never stepped in while Deidre is dreaming before.
Oh shit.
You find yourself in an odd situation.
She's giving a presentation. She's naked.
She's naked.
Deidre is dreaming of being stuck at a desk. She's got this giant scroll in front of her, and she is hurriedly scribbling down names while a 3-legged bar stool on the other side of the chair is speaking names to her, and she's trying to copy them down as quickly as possible.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to walk in front of this desk. I'm going to wrap my fingers on the desk and go, babe, I need you to wake up for a minute. We got shit to talk about.
We got a city to burn sword for her.
As you do that, this dream begins to just fall apart and crumble before you. Before
Yeah.
Deidre is sitting, the chair falls out from underneath her. She falls on the ground. This is a plain black area. And as she seems to pull herself out of it, you start to see this dream palace of hers kind of come to life.
Yeah.
She's changed it again. It's back to the original.
Okay.
Floating upon this library, kind of floating upon a lake in the middle of the woods.
It's
And
pretty. I
she's-
like what you did with it.
Whoa. Lotus?
Hi.
What are you... Huh?
Hi. I'm really sorry to wake you. I'm sorry. This is
What's-
interesting. I've not ever
what's
seen
wrong?
this before. Nothing's wrong. Well, I mean, can you please get Sachiko?
Yeah, one second, she says, as she fades out of her own.
And when she fades out, I am going to touch Sanel's arm and drag Sanel in.
I'm so glad that it cut back in just enough for us to hear the RM in arm because all we heard for a second is I touch Snell.
I actually I heard it all. That was weird.
Oh,
I
you
only
did?
heard
Weird.
I heard
Like,
I'm
it
gonna
cut out a
touch
little bit of
Chanel's
the A.
arm. That was weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's strange. But yeah, no, I'm gonna gently,
Snell?
but also
Yeah.
like firmly.
Now, Lotus, you realize just how much mental effort it takes to bring Sinel in.
Yeah.
A big brain.
You're starting to have a headache already.
Got it. Okay.
And Sinel, you are dragged into this. It looks. It's literally an open air library but the floor is shimmering crystalline water. These bookshelves are filled with all shapes and sizes and colors of books.
Yeah, there's
And
definitely that. Like,
there is a record player that is playing this strange ethereal music.
there's that. I just got teleported to a weird place. Whoa, huh? What?
I know.
What?
It's weird. I know. Just take a deep breath. You'll catch your bearings. It's strange. Sorry, we're waiting. We're waiting for someone.
You always take me to the nicest places.
Honestly, I should buy you dinner first. Okay.
At that moment, buy you dinner first. Deidre and Sachiko just kind of pop into existence right in front of two of you.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna look at
hold
them.
for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Sachiko Sinel has cat ears and a cat tail.
Oh shit!
Oh my god! Yes.
Oh shit!
Can I roll Arcana to know what Tibbets are, or would I just know what Tibbets are?
Roll Arcana.
Did I just?
Because
Did I just out my girlfriend?
You just outed Sachiko.
My passive
no,
Arcana is 18, by the way. If that's good enough.
What's that?
I want to know.
My passive Arcana's 18. If that's
That's
good
fine.
enough.
All right. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, you know what a Tibbet is. The two of
So
them.
like,
whoa.
you turn and go, holy crap, she's a Tibbet.
Shut up! Oh my god! I fucking fuck. Okay, sorry, my bad. Honestly, I just, you know what? Actually, okay, hold on, real quick. And I'm gonna look at these girls, and I'm gonna look at Sinel, and I'm gonna go, who the fuck's Mooney?
And Sinel.
Two of them look at each other, and then they look at Sinel.
There might have been a situation.
The first thing Sachiko does is just, Deirdre, can you fix this? Yeah, I can fix it. And Deidre kind of blinks, and Sachiko is her normal human-looking self now.
Can't be unseen. But
So they look at each other again. Should you tell her or should I? I didn't want to have to tell her anything.
should I
Tell
give
me
you
what.
3 submarine space?
Oh no, you're gonna fucking sit here and wallow in this awkwardness right along with me because I have no idea what's going on.
So you don't like it?
Don't like what?
Your nickname?
Holy shit. You told Sinel?
I didn't mean to. It just happened.
When you have 3 catty bitches in a car, things get said.
I am so confused. Like,
Caddy.
you.
Yes, that's exactly why Sinel said it. Like, catty cuts eyes towards Sachiko. Bitches.
I just want to know why you told Snell. Like, it's not a
Believe
bad
me.
name. It's weird, but it's not bad. I don't know why. I mean, aside from my last name, which I guess is original enough, but whatever. It's fine. Why would you tell Snell, of all people? And not even me.
It was an accident. Being completely
Bullshit.
honest, Sanel was never
Bullshit.
intended to know.
For once, they're
feel like-
not lying.
How could you have possibly found out? I mean, you know what? It doesn't even matter. I guess, like, when did you all become friends? When did you all become friends?
Who said
Since-
that we're friends? We're a social club.
Since you made me go on an apology tour.
Well, you were kind of being a bitch, but that's okay because we talked about it.
I'm being a bitch. Someone didn't tell me, Sachiko says, looking at Deidre.
Oh, how apropos. That's exactly what we're here, is people haven't been telling people things looking at Lotus.
Why did something happen?
Oh shit!
So we're
Lotus
being
will do that. Like, oh shit!
And as she does that, Sunil just crosses their arms and goes, "We're just being stalked by some sort of spectral image of them that's been apparently following them around and has somehow connected to this, what did you call it? Dream Palace?"
I don't think it's connected to the Dream Palace, but for some reason it's connected to you, Deidre. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's just connected. I don't actually know anything
Why
about
would
it.
it be connected to me?
I don't fucking know. Honestly, you're the one with the past life in the old book. That's another thing.
She
We
just
should
kind of
probably
looks
talk about
over
that.
at Sunel and looks back to you.
And Sunil does
I
not look
know.
surprised and goes,
Yeah.
"Yeah, there's an elven spirit in one of my dreams that won't leave me alone and keeps saying, 'Oh, protect Deidre, protect Deidre.'"
Oh, it's saying protect
I don't
Deidre.
need
You never told me
protecting.
that part.
I literally told you that part.
When?
I don't
Just now?
need protecting. Why would she give a shit? Especially involving you.
She said that something happened in your past life and involving her. She wouldn't
Great.
get
So my business is outed to just everybody now, right? Okay.
Well,
whatever.
Man, there's a lot of
it
that shit fucking going on around here, isn't there?
And Sunil's going to, I feel like this. So she's getting,
Yeah.
emotional, and she was getting. They do the same thing when she was getting emotional in the dark hallway in Castle Ambershard,
Mhm.
like giving her like firm but not hard, like hands on either shoulder and looking directly into her eyes with no malice. I'm just going, "Stop talking and listen for just a moment."
Ooh.
But in that,
Being
like,
assertive.
hold on, let's ground ourselves and not get too far.
Sunel's
Sunel's
handling
kinda
your
hard.
girlfriend.
Honestly, let them fucking go for it. If you can do better, please do better because I need some help.
So yeah, you're doing that and she stopped. She's looking at you. Now what? You got this far.
So what was it exactly that Urvas said about her connection to Deidre?
Well, what Deidre did in the past. Basically, she'd say it is my job to keep an eye on.
I don't
She
know.
didn't elaborate what exactly happened, just the things that happened led me to when my time was up, rather than going, to the afterlife, she decided it's her job to stick around.
Let me first say that she never elaborated on any of this. But she said that when her time came, whatever had happened in your past life, it mattered enough to her that she was going to keep an eye on you. And she asked me to do the same.
What was her name?
She never gave me a name. An elf with
sure?
long blonde hair. Tall.
Did I not give you the name Erebus?
Fuck, yeah, you did. I'm sorry.
No, you're
I
good. You're
completely
good.
forgot. She did back before when she basically told me the solution to the painting puzzle.
Gotcha.
He goes, And I don't think she just said Urvis. She didn't say Urvis the Everward, but
Right.
she just said her name was Urvis.
Hold on, she says, taking your hands off her shoulders. She turns and starts wandering her library.
At this point, I'm gonna look over at Sashi and I'm sorry, I should have probably warned you ahead of time.
She kind of looks and goes, not much we can do about it now. Don't worry about it. I just trust Sunel will be mature.
Right, because they're so good at that. We're doing such a good job with Sunel. Yes, that's great. I love that. Okay. I'm gonna say this out loud. in front
Sunel
of
just folds
Sunel.
her arms and looks at you and just goes, bitch.
Bitch.
I love you so much.
Okay, so Deidre comes around one of the shelves at this point and she says, okay, did she look like this? And she tosses the book at the ground. Just kind of casually tosses it out. It lands open. And as it shimmers, a projection of the same elf you've seen is there.
That's her exactly.
Okay, well, good, I guess, she says, going to pick up the book. Tosses it back towards the shelves.
Before she can get there, just in that brief time, are there words on the page that Sunel could try and scan for any pertinent information?
Sure. Roll me, I guess it would. It's not sleight of hand, really, because you're not trying to hide it.
Perception.
Would it be like perception, investigation?
Let's do perception.
Yeah. Man, I wish I could touch myself for guidance.
You want me to touch you for guidance? I don't.
No.
You don't need a
not in this.
Damn these rolls.
So you do pick out the name Urves the Everword. The full name.
Probably muttering something by the time she gets the book about, like, paladins and their titles.
She shuts the book and just tosses it back towards the shelves. It hits one of the walls and just sinks into the bookshelf. Okay, yeah. Well, I can understand why she'd be a little pissed at me.
She wasn't pissed. In fact, the
No,
thought of
but
something
she's here
bad
to
happening.
But she's here to keep an eye on me, right? Make sure I keep my good girl points and, retain my good girl points or whatever the fuck it is.
And Snell rolls their eyes and goes, no. In fact, the thought of something bad happening to you had her crying.
Why?
And Snell does like this fucking back on their mean girl shit, kind of throws up their arms and goes, I don't know, Deidre. Maybe it's because, and then pointed to these two, there are people that care about you, whether you've done horrible things in this life, that life, or the other. I just wanted to go to bed, and now I've got ghost lotuses to deal with. One's hard enough, I'm sure you know that.
Sachiko turns to look at you and says, hey, you could always leave. That was always an option. Trust me, I found out the hard way too.
I'm not leaving. I've already kind of ruined my reputation saying that I care for Lotus.
Oh my god.
By
They care
extension,
about you too.
by extension, the two of you.
You just kind of give each other a look back at Sunel and go, why does this feel so awkward?
I know, I hate it. Now I feel bad that I used my snake powers in order to force your friends to to give you head trauma, Sachiko.
Gotta be honest, that was pretty fun. They let me hit her. You what? I'm just.
We're
Do you
getting
wanna
everything
watch it?
out.
No, I don't want to watch you hit me.
We're getting everything out in the open now. Isn't it wonderful?
Speaking of out of the open, Lotus, can we talk to you for a minute? Like, without Sano here?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. And I'm gonna like look at Sanel and I'm gonna fucking wave. And then I'm gonna let go.
You're waving, and Sanel just goes.
As
I love
you
you.
let Sanel go, it feels like a weight has just been taken off of your mind.
Oh, I don't know how to do
Sanel,
that. I
now that you've been disconnected,
Body part.
there is a.
Okay.
She is radiating heat. Lotus is just like her forehead is glistening with sweat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's Sanel does a quick look to make sure like no one got fucking murdered while we were gone.
Yes.
And then looks to Maddie and says, gives like her like go 20 feet out from the camp, do a concentric circle. If you see anything, report back to me. But other than that, takes like an ice crystal out of the ether converter and gently rubs it against Lotus's forehead. Paranoid looking at everyone's like tent, like, I swear to God, if anyone sees this, I'm gonna have to kill them.
How dare you? Yes.
I love you.
Lotus.
Yep. Hi.
These two, as Sanal winks out from here, those two look at each other and they look at you and go, so we didn't want to tell you this until we were certain it was a thing. And Sachiko just, what we're trying to tell you is,
I can
without
stop
a
you
word.
there.
Yeah, she just, well, I was going to say without a word, she just takes Deidre's hand. We didn't want to tell you until we were sure.
You guys having a baby?
God, you're
No,
so lucky
you.
Sanel's gone.
I'm sorry.
No, Lotus, we're not having it. What?
No,
Sanel
you're
really
just
is the only one with a brain in your party.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's too funny. It's just you guys made it such a big deal. Listen, I kind of had an idea what's going on. Okay. That's cool. I'm thrilled for you. I'm kind of thrilled for all of us. Like, I don't know how that's, you just let me know what you have planned. I did feel pretty like out of the loop before we left, and that was hard. And I kind of got like a little jealous because I didn't know what was going on. And maybe we should talk about that. Maybe we should talk about that. I don't want to feel that way again. And I don't think you guys deserve to feel that way either. So maybe
No secrets.
communicate. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be
talk.
cool.
Yeah. We just didn't want to say something and then it not be the case. Does that kind of make sense?
It does. It just
Because
yeah.
well, we didn't want to get your hopes up. Not or let you down or
There is very little that you to let me down other than
not tell you things.
not tell me things. Yeah. Yeah.
So does that include the thing? She says,
Which-
looking at Deidre.
Which thing? Which thing did you do now?
Well, now because you've said it, you're gonna have to say something.
Thing.
How about I just show you? Sachiko says, all right, Deidre, you're gonna have to find it for me. Where is it? What? The memory? Yeah, of course. And I think we're gonna end it there for tonight.
Don't you fucking, how fucking dare you? How, you fucking.
That was perfect.
And she's gone. Scene.
Well, okay.
I took notes, and my last note was Lotus finally gets her functional thruple.
Right? So,
Or
let's start with
Quapril.
some sign-offs because it is late, I know. Let's start
Hey,
with
4
Thomas.
is when it gets fun. What?
Well,
Speaking from experience.
I think that you should give us another 3 minutes.
Baby.
Thomas,
Oh,
go ahead.
baby, a quadruple.
You caught me here playing JR Bit, the riddle solving rabbit boy. Other than that, I don't play anything else on this channel because I'm lame. So you should really check out these other people's. Check out the samurais that do it every other Friday because I was a part of that until I wasn't. Now I'm sad about it again.
Your character had a very good reason for leaving. It's called crimes against humanity.
Oh, is that what happens?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you saw the
Makeup
shit that
gotten
that
crazy.
Mr. Creepy wanted you to do and went, oh, fuck that shit, I'm out. Brother, you can stay this shit,
Hey,
bye.
that sounds exactly like what my character would do. He'd be like, "Oh, this shit is crazy and it doesn't help me make swords. I'm good." And I'd walk away.
Yeah, I don't think your character would have wanted to make swords for basically lobotomized samurai forced into servitude and
No,
then
but
gutted.
check that out because that sounded dope. Lobotomized samurai. Yep, y'all should check that out. But
It's
yeah, that's all I do. I play the little JR rabbit boy at this time. Boom.
Alrighty. Now, I think the next. Actually, we'll just go to there. Let's go down. Daniel.
What up? It's your boy Sassy McNasty. I'm playing Gideon Sunborn, who just had to tell the party to shut up so he could sleep and cast silence. Oh, there's so much stuff going on. I am loving this. Fucking ending the scene right there. 1 week, Lotus. Better hope we don't have to cancel it for any reason. I'm feeling great. I'm not feeling good, guys.
Oh, we can't run without Gideon, guys.
Yeah. But you catch me.
I'll fight you.
here.
I'll physically fucking fly there and make you game because I need.
You can catch me here every other Friday, or every Friday and every other Friday in both Yakshas and the Immortal War as Sin and Masahira as shit is going down in both of them. Fuck. You can catch me on Saturdays in Lands of Ibaria, the place where I'm playing Archibald Harrowfield, the old fox who drinks way too much sometimes, but not all the time. And then that is me.
Alrighty, and I think we'll go across to Attila. Ryan.
Hello, this is Ryan. I was here playing Attila, the White Lion War, who is along for the ride at the moment and is kind of seeing everyone's drama unfold, but also just trying to help the party survive. Also, riddle solver novice. And I play here every Wednesday, and that is the only game I play in as of right now. Hopefully, more to come. But check everyone else out, in all their games. I'm happy to be here. That's it.
Alrighty. Next, Garza.
What up? It's me. I play Flanagan on Wednesdays. You know, it's a really good time, and I like this character a lot. And I'm gonna be really sad one day. Um, and then on Fridays, every other Fridays, I play Kochiki. Um, Kochiki is really a horrible guy.
He's a delight.
last session, Kochiki really just kind of put it out on the table and really just let everybody know what he's
I'm
there for.
evil.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm not beating around the bush anymore. These zombie soldiers, that's impressive, and I want to make these. Um, and it's really horrifying that a human being would think that way, but I did. I chose for him to think that way. And if you want to see someone think that way, every other Friday, come watch me be a bad person. Or every other Wednesday, come watch me be a goofy person. Or every Wednesday, watch me be a goofy person. That's me, dog.
Awesome.
I'm waiting for my 4,000 rupees from each of you.
Isn't that
I'm
like
not giving you
48 bucks?
Oh
It's
yeah, by the way, happy
$48.95.
birthday! It's been
Yeah,
an hour and
Yeah,
11
happy
minutes.
birthday,
To
Flanny.
you. Happy birthday to you.
No. I don't have a 4,000 rupee direct deposit from each of you. So next session,
I don't
gotta
have
get
your
murder
PayPal.
hoboing.
I don't have your PayPal or your Venmo or your Cash App, so
I don't
Listen, I'm
know the
I
international
don't
exchange rate.
I don't
I'm
want
a
to give that
broke
to you. I
bitch.
just want you to find 4,000 rupees A, and then I want you to find a way to give it to me B.
well, the
I am a
problem is
broke bitch, but I do have your address.
the closest bank is closed right now. And the one that does exchanges is downtown and is closed right now. But that being said,
Excuses.
Neidhart, Rowan.
Hi ho, friendolas. My name is Rono Eisen Neidhart. Company here today playing Sanel, the character who had a lot of spotlight today. But that's because, eventually the shell had to crack and they had to admit that they have a heart and soul and feelings. They hate it. They're going to
I love it.
spend the rest of this campaign trying to find mind magic to make everyone forget it, including the ranking FNG, who they also care about, Attila. They just won't ever say it again. You got it once. That's it. You can also find me here on Fridays, depending on the Friday. This week I will be running Yakshas, where yes, shit's going down. Big ass combat. Come and see if 5 mech warriors can take on an entire private military company.
They can.
The odds are in their favor, probably. You can also catch
I'm
me.
down to beat Wagner Group. I mean, Faulkner Group. Yeah, let's call it that. Faulkner Group.
Bogner Boop. Can also catch me here every other Friday where I run the Immortal War, where we are in the last 2 sessions because I need to. Someone gave me the idea before game that it could be a haiku, and that's how I'm fucking doing it. Where, yeah, also shit's going down. The Shogun is big Angie. Mr. Creepy is finally dead. The Emperor is dead. And they're going to have their final confrontation with the conspirators and potentially the Ice Witch. You can also catch me here on Saturdays in Lands of Funny Name, where I play Telemann Bellamy, who is a monk sorcerer. It's going to be fun. They're monster hunter / Belmont wannabe, but without a whip. You can also catch me here on Mondays in Fire Strike Shardverse, literally 1984, where we are coming up on the last episodes as well. Come and see us kill those bugs. The Ravi will die in the name of Claire. Long may he live in the afterlife. That is me.
Last but certainly not least, Lotus Moongarden.
Hello, I'm Amy. I have very little to say.
You have very little to say at this point? Is that what you said?
do. Yes. I'm like, I need to know. I have more questions. and they won't be answered for a whole week unless anyway. So I'm in this. This is interesting. I'm not mad at it. And then every other Friday I'm in Immortal War. I might be in Yakshas. I don't know. We'll see. Every other Monday, not this coming, the following Monday, I'm in an Emberwind called This Place. And I think that's everything right now, which is weird because usually it's like every night, and it's not now. I'm very excited that our GM gave me my function thruple. That's exciting. And yet, I need more information. So here we are. And that's me. That's everything. It's me.
Well, it's very fortunate that this is the song that is playing right now, because we're going to get an extra scene here for a moment. We're at the expedition main camp. It's an evening. The fire is winding down. People are going to sleep. And Stacy and Sachiko are sitting near the campfire. They've just finished playing their last set for the night. They had a jam session, and it looked like it went really well. Sachiko and Stacy are chatting, being casual. And we'll cut in on this conversation right about the point Sachiko says, "All right, so we're doing this tomorrow night too?" Stacy just smiles and says, "Yeah, but your girlfriend's looking a little jealous over there," she says, jerking her head, pointing back over her shoulder. "You might want to go smooth that over." Sachiko just kind of looks, and Deidre is sitting across the campfire, very moody. "Don't worry. I'm still down to jam tomorrow. Just make sure you're alive to do it." "All right. Hey, you're a good listener. Thanks." "Absolutely. It's what I do." And we follow Sachiko as she moves around the campfire, across the camp, and over to Deidre, who's sitting there on I was about to say on her phone, on her book, reading her book, as Sachiko sits down next to her and goes, "Hey, what's up?" "Nothing." "Okay, I said I wasn't ready to talk about it last night, but I think we should talk about this." "Do we really need to? I mean, it's whatever. You can go be happy and do other things with people. It's fine." "Wait, are you jealous?" "You know, look, just because I'm out there having fun with, people I like around here, doesn't mean you have to be miserable, right? You can go and talk to people and, have fun. I mean, you've been kind of reclusive, like all day." "Okay, look. You want to let's talk about this, okay? But I need to do something first." Deidre just, whatever. And Sachiko looks back over at looks back over across the fireplace. "Hey, Stacy!" Stacy looks up, turns. "What's up?" She takes the book out of Deidre's hands, kisses Deidre, turns back and says, "This one's mine. You can't have her. You can't have me either. Because, you know what? This is falling apart. Never mind." And with Deidre still just kind of sitting there, picks up Deidre and says, "Okay, let's go talk." And I think that's where we're going to end it for tonight. Hello, everybody. My name is Cyrus Smith. Today you caught me running over the horizon, not Tales from the Cosmos, because We changed the badge. It's different. It's over the horizon now. This is my favorite night of the week. You guys can catch me Friday, where I play. I play Indiana, the gremlin of the group. I cause problems because it's fun, and now I'm about to face the consequences of my own actions, and it's going to be great. That being said, that is the only other night of the week I am currently on, but you should check us out on Saturday. You should check us out on Monday. You should check us out on YouTube. You should check us out on Twitter. You should join our Discord and say hi because you're great people and we want to meet you. All you have to do is take a look, and whatever you're looking for, it is on our little bar just under this screen right now. So, seriously, do that. Other than that, I think, let's take a look and see who's up right now. Well, we've got Paul Dances right now that is running a D&D stream.
Paul Danza?
Boo.
P. Diddy.
So, I think we're going to go ahead and start a raid there. And I think we're going to go ahead and get out on we're going to get out of here on a bye, Mooney.
Ah, fuck off.
Bye,
No.
Mooney.